Alright, we are here with Sonic Mania. Hope everyone's doing good. I see you, Cheat Freak. I see you. I mean, if the game's a little loud. Oh, also I need to actually open the game. Oh. Oops, not that. Alright, so we're just gonna hang out, play Sonic Mania today. I got a few mods on. I'll make sure to know if you can see the Sonic 3 mod there. I'm playing on PC. I just wanna make sure got everything else going good. It's something I feel like I was supposed to do, but I like forgot it. I don't even know anymore. I swear, like, there's something just like escaping my mind right now, but I have no idea. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many bad memory issues when I'm older. I swear to god, it's gonna be so bad. I'm a bit tired today. I slept in way too late. But anyway, we're gonna just I mean this isn't even my Switch version. And I've already like beaten this, like, it's how much I've played Sonic Mania, and I've gotten all the, we won't be seeing the blue sphere those stages, but that's okay because that's gonna break the pace a little bit. But I have all the gold. I'll just show I have all the gold things. And I got them legit. Even though I have mods on my PC, so... Those took a while to get. Those are hard. But we'll be doing... I don't know if we'll probably not get it done all in one sitting. But I'll be showing a Knuckles run and a Encore mode run. And then after that, I may go back to Sonic Superstars to finish it, because I didn't finish it on the day one when I played it. But it's just kind of before we get to Sonic Adventure. I may do a little some side things here and there, so we'll probably start Sonic Adventure sometime next year. So, anyways, those are my options. I'm gonna turn off time limit. Sonic has all of his stuff from, like, I have everything turned on: super peel out, insta shield, all that stuff. So, all right, we are going to start and get into it right now. And let me know if the game volume's too loud. How did Knuckles not see that the first time he was here? I don't know. Shit. Okay. Green Hill Zone again. You join momentarily. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the game volume manually in. Let's try that. I'm gonna turn down to 80%, and then that should be fine. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I got the monitors back. I made the Sonic 3 monitors. Well, I didn't make the mod, but you know, I'm not a mod maker. But I made I put it in the game. Like I put it in my files. I forgot there's invincibility there. I don't think that there might be a random monitors mod too, but I don't have that one. That'd be more interesting, I guess. And this will all be 100%, you know that. There we go. Oh, let go. Let go! Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, it's going good. I think, for now. But it is, what's up?
The Maniaing.
Well, we just started, so not much to say right now, but we're getting into it. I don't have, like, crazy mods on. Like, I have some, like, some funny ones on, but, like, not, like, everywhere. And then I have, like, you know...
Can you do the Discord stream? So
yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yippee! I salute your judgment.
Who the... Oh, you gifted a sub! I was like, what the hell? And it's like, thank you for gifting a sub, Steak Salad. I appreciate it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm a mod. I would sub if I had the spare money. I just don't have a job.
Oh my god, dude. Steak Salad has been the nicest person ever. Like, can you hit exclamation point Discord for him, because he hasn't joined the Discord server yet. I don't know if he wants to or not, but I feel like at this point he should. There you go.
Very cool.
Because, like, dude, you've been so nice, and like, God, I don't know what to say, man. You're awesome. I appreciate your regularness to the stream and your support. It means so much.
I need to get you playing doing a stream playthrough of Sonic CD Miracle Edition at some point.
Yeah, is that one you worked on?
It is. All my code got basically all the stuff that I worked on. I quit working on that mod, and I handed all of the code to the person who runs that project.
Oh, okay.
So everything I made is in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's your code, but another person basically just finished it all for you.
Yeah, and added a whole bunch of additional things.
Yeah.
So.
Ah.
Yeah.
A kind of weird glitch, and I don't know. Some people might have run into this glitch too, but I was like just testing out the footage for this stream, and I was like that robotic monitor accidentally hit there. I was trying not to hit it when I was doing it, so I did a spin dash right up close to it, and I held left, and Sonic in the spinball motion started moving to the left very slowly. I was like, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Is Discord using the wrong microphone for you, by the way? Out of curiosity? Sounds like it's a different mic.
You know what? It could be detecting my PS5 controller because it's stupid.
That would be pretty weird. It's fine on the stream, for the record. It's only the Discord that's doing that.
Where's my... There, HyperX Quadcast. That should sound better, right?
Yeah, that's way better.
There we go.
I kind of figured something was up. You sounded like you were inside of a cup.
You know what? That's probably because it was on default, and it's probably coming through my PS5 controller because I don't know why.
It doesn't sound bad, actually. It was like not that bad.
I know
really.
PS5 controller microphones aren't that bad. It's just like it's still not a good quality that you want.
Yeah. Well, it's fine on the stream. I know. I just kind of figured that it was yeah. Something was going on with Discord. Discord did that to me recently. Well, I tried to join it, just like broke all my settings.
I don't think it's inherently Discord because I always have some issues. Like, occasionally I will have issues with when I plug in my PS5 controller to use. It just messes a bunch of things up sometimes, like my audio setup, because it detects the controller as an audio device, and for some reason it likes to rearrange it, like I'm trying to plug it in to use as one. So it just throws everything out of whack.
I think there is a way to fix that. What you have to do is like open the legacy audio panel and disable the controller's like audio devices.
Okay. And
then it'll whenever you plug it in, it'll just show up as disabled for those, I think. That's what audio stuff on Windows is such a pain.
Well, I feel like it's Sony stuff too, in particular, that does it too. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to find another Sony blame scapegoat.
Well, the thing with Windows is every time you try to connect a new audio device, it's like, you connect a new audio device. That means you want this to be your audio device for everything now, right?
Right. That exactly. Yeah.
Like, no, I just wanted to have this device connected.
Oh yeah, I have Eggman Sonic Adventure on for getting hit. I just thought it'd be funny. I have some silly mods here, but they're not all silly stuff.
Yeah, I recently played this game on my tablet.
On
yeah.
There wasn't
the RSDK V5.
Is it decomp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, there wasn't. It's so weird because like. There's like a lot of times where they made mobile versions of like every Sonic game, but this wasn't one of them because it was like after that point.
For the record, there is no reason this game couldn't have been on the 3DS, and it's amazing on there, for the record.
I might have to look into that.
The only problem is that the special stages are laggy, but that's just because nobody's bothered to do proper hardware acceleration.
Yeah.
If somebody sat down with like the code and like rewrote that part of the rendering. Yeah, easily. I'm sure it is. Sonic CD, someone already started doing that with Sonic CD on a 3DS.
A 3DS, yeah.
So, and that when they did it, they wrote proper 3D support even. So that actually has like stereoscopic, like the background layers are behind the foreground layers and stuff. It's kind of neat.
Okay, I have a challenge for you in chat. Well, not really a challenge, but just kind of like a fun guessing game. How many lives between 1 and, I want to say, 48 will I have by the end of this run? Just guess the number.
I don't know. I've never seen you play Sonic for an extended period of time, so... Because the thing is, if you asked me, it would definitely be above 60, easily.
Well, I can't remember what my average live gain in this is. Like I know in like Sonic.
For me, it's easily above 60 for Mania. Mania is like full of rings, dude.
Okay, maybe 1 through 100 then.
Yeah. For me, it's like it would be in the 60s at least. So I don't know. I guess I'll say 52.
52. Okay. Steak Salad or anybody else in chat, let me know your guesses.
Yeah. Thanks
The
for
winner
the gift
gets-
sub, Steak Salad.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Stream Elements, for being like 20 minutes late to the notification there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what to do. But
For the longest time, there was a thing in Sonic Mania where you could just mash the Y button when you start the special stage, and it would give you all of the Mach 3 like speed.
really? Was that like a debug tool or something?
It was accidentally left enabled like on every retail build of the game until like late Mania Plus patches when they finally fixed it.
Well, because it takes forever for Sega to patch things for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. It's really funny though.
Yeah.
So you could just like there was no like cheat. There was no necessary.
Well-
it wasn't necessary to do anything. You could just press
Yeah.
the Y button. It would give you the speed.
Well, I never knew about it till now, so. 79? Okay, Steak Salad says 79. We'll see how much I get.
It kind of depends on how much you try to get lives, really.
Yeah.
I don't like. The thing is, I don't actively try to get lives, but it happens by accident,
Yeah.
like all the time.
I just know, like, I get so
what
many
you're
live-
doing here right now, this is live grinding.
Yeah. I mean, I just like exploring levels, you know? Even though I've done it like 10 billion times. But like, when I'm playing like Sonic 3, I'll have like maybe like 25 or like 20 is like my average live count by the end, so. And it's been a while since I fully played through Mania. Not a long while, but enough to not remember how many lives I usually get just from, you know, playing normally.
It's
Hang on.
interesting. I played through Mania fully after it came out. Again, fully when Mania Plus came out a bunch of times, and then
Yeah.
a couple years back, I just like grinded out, getting really, really good at the special stages.
Yeah.
And I did a whole bunch of playthroughs on Encore mode because I wanted to not be bad at Encore mode.
Yeah.
Encore mode is weird and good.
It is.
It's weird.
I will be doing a playthrough of that too. Probably not today, but like, you know, at another stream.
Largely depends on how fast you play through the game.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, I'm probably not going to get to anything else today. No, I'm just kidding. But I think if there's a special stage up here, I usually get, so I wanna do that.
That said, it's been so long since I sat down and really played this game. I don't know how I am with the special stages again, because it's one of those ones where I'm not... Like, my skill for it, like, ebbs and flows when I'm actually playing it.
Yeah.
It's not like Sonic 3 where my brain is just, like, hardwired for Blue Sphere, you know?
Yeah. This one is fairly simple, though. I've kind of gotten a pathing set out for it.
Yeah, I need to
think
set
it's
up
up
the
here.
edition for you and send it over.
Come here, Tails. Right up here. Usually I don't go on that bottom path. Wait, no. Oh my god. I've not played Green Hill Zone this slowly since like my first playthrough. Tails, I summoned the... There we go. There, that's where I want to get up to. More rings.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy, goofy shit that I went... Basically, if you want to know what my development approach for Sonic CD Tweaks was, is it basically I was just like, what if I just did what people ask? And that's
Yeah.
basically what happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
at first I was...
give the people what they
it was
want.
just like... Yeah, at first it was just like, oh, I'll make all the stuff that I want in the game. And then I was like, well, my opinion isn't the only thing that matters.
Right. I feel like having a balance of both what you want...
Yeah, what people started asking me for.
Yeah.
But basically, I added everything that it was before it was like, oh, please add Supersonic to the game, please. Like, that's like
That's
like
like,
a
you know-
lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. And I was like, I don't
Because
think
you
that's
have to have custom sprites almost put into the game.
Right. So I was like, I'm sure someone else will do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll do all the other weird, obscure stuff that nobody seems to care about, but actually does really matter, like patching, like, oh, like, you know, Sonic 1, for example, like the spike bug, stuff like that, like
Right.
making for really obscure shit. That was what my development approach was, and basically there was a lot of stuff that you would think is like so weird, but people wanted it. Like you know how in Sonic CD there's those lines that appear on the title card?
Yeah.
People
They wanted those out?
They wanted those lines to be the number for the act. And they wanted to change zone to act. And I was like, okay.
Wow, that is so...
I coded that in. That's a setting. You can go change that.
Oh my god. That's like peak, like classic. That's like up there with like everything, little physics difference people want change, you know?
I mean, I did that too. I actually, in an update at one point, I patched the roll jump bug, which is was accidentally not patched by the base game.
Yeah.
And this was true even in the original 2011 port. There was a bug. Basically, the reason why they never bothered to code it is because Tails was more of an afterthought. So
Right.
the roll jump bug really wasn't really a problem because Sonic didn't have any secondary moves in Sega Sonic CD. He just jumped and that was it, right?
Yeah.
So basically the roll jump bug is where is a thing introduced in like, you know, Sonic 3 or anything where Sonic or any Sonic character has a secondary move. So like Tails' flight, for example. Basically, when you roll off of a ramp, the game has you in the air in a ball, and if it's not coded properly, then Sonic can do his insta shield or Tails can fly from that state, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. Sonic CD 2011 had that bug and you could do that with Tails in that game. So I patched that, and then of course someone was like, "Hey, can you have an option to undo that?"
I forgot Woody. I forgot Woody. I think the issue was there. I fully replaced the game files of Heavy King with Woody, and I forgot to put him back. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be so fun when we get to the Knuckles playthrough. He gets to fight Woody.
Very good.
I know he said I toned down
Andy would not be happy.
I know I said I wouldn't have too many silly mods in, but I legit forgot about that one because it wasn't in my mod loader. Anyway. I'm be laughing about that for a while. Oh,
so anyway,
God.
yeah, that was my approach. I added all the stuff I wanted, and then the other thing would be like, when I coded in like the ability to do the time travel overhaul or the classics like time trial stuff, time travel. I had to learn how all of the time travel code works. So I was like, why is there no skip button? And then I just added a skip button.
Oh, there you go.
You know, you just press start to skip the time travel sequence, and it does like a little sound effect, and it makes Sonic zoom off like way quicker. You know, it's just a nice little quality of life improvement. I did lots of little shit like that. There's lots of stuff in CD Miracle Edition that people probably wouldn't appreciate. Like if you you know how in Sonic CD sometimes when you time travel you just get stuck in a wall.
Oh yeah, had that happen a couple times.
I programmed in a failsafe for that.
Okay, so it like just bumps you out or something?
So basically, if you get stuck in a wall, you just push up against a wall for about 10 seconds, and Sonic will just get out of the wall. They'll just be ejected from the wall. And this is like, it's like, because for the record, this happened even in Sonic CD on the Sega CD.
Right,
like,
I know that would. It would happen even more there.
Right, so I fixed bugs in Sonic CD that have been there since the fucking Sega CD.
Breaking games since 1993.
Yeah, so, you know, basically, I just tried to make Sonic CD as approachable as possible with all of its different options and stuff.
Yeah. Give me the emerald.
The only reason I did this is because Sonic CD is the only one of the 3 games that hasn't gotten like the attention it needed, really.
Right.
Like we have Sonic 1 Forever, Sonic 2 Absolute, Sonic 3 Air. So
I think yeah.
You know, CD there was like nothing.
I'm glad that exists now because CD is still a fun game even without that.
Yeah, the thing is I have to give credit also to the main developer of Miracle Edition, Peter 4432, I think is his name. Because he's also done a lot of work maintaining and updating it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the one responsible for making all of the mod menu, like the mod settings menu, work on mobile. But yeah, you can run Sonic CD Miracle Edition on mobile, and it just works. There's like
cool.
touch buttons and everything. It's really nice.
I used to play CD a lot on. I used to have an iPad back in like 2011, 2012, and I played that a lot.
Oh, Miracle Edition has Amy from Origins, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I didn't. That was just like, that's just because it's like it's been ported to the Origins RSDK.
Yeah.
But you don't need to. I'll just send you the thing at some point, and then you'll just have it.
Right.
So.
Also, they just put her. Well, this is like a couple months ago, but they just put Amy in Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, which is cool. They updated the game. I didn't show it when I played it, but that's because it wasn't updated yet, or at least I don't think it was.
Yeah, I haven't played. I still need to play that game at some point.
It's really damn good. You saw me play it mostly.
Right. I don't know. It's like I have to be in the right mood for a Sonic game. As you'd imagine, developing a mod for CD was a lot of playing a Sonic game.
Right.
So I'm not like burnt out necessarily. I just haven't really had the urge to get back into a classic Sonic game again.
Right. So if you did notice, I did add the Pingus sound effects to the bumpers with a mod. So haha, funny YouTube poop joke.
Yes, snooping as usual, I see.
That sound bit's over 30 years old now. Probably.
Did you see that somebody was trying to sell on eBay a cell from like an animation cell from the original Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog?
There's some out there.
It was okay, but do you know what was really funny about this one? They were trying to sell it for $10,000, and it was labeled as Sonic Chungus.
Oh my god.
It was like an animation cell from AOSTH of Sonic, like Fat Sonic.
When I see people selling like animation cells that are like for like an absurd amount of money for like no reason other than just something, it reminds me of The Simpsons when Bart got that cell from Itchy and Scratchy and it was just the arm. Damn it.
Yeah. I love that shit. I think it's really dumb that people like want this shit, but it's also like I understand, I guess. You know?
Yeah. No. I still find myself getting sometimes you get crushed for no reason in Mania.
It's actually, believe it or not, it's really just the collision detection is so much better.
Yeah.
that it's like, oh, you should have been crushed, and then it tells you you're crushed, you know?
Right.
The classic Genesis games have really bad collision detection for
They do.
deaths. I almost feel like it's like deliberate though, because it's like you're like way more lenient in the Mega Drive originals. You know, that's interesting. Actually,
was it just the version process, like the different versions?
I think it's just a consequence of how classic Sonic games handle collision.
Yeah.
Something to do with like they use like these bounding boxes and little lines that come off of it, basically. And whether or not you get crushed to death is just like it's a result of that, you know. And the way that Mania handles it is fundamentally different. It's like it uses like a sprite, it uses like proper, like more modern approach to collision detection.
Yeah.
So, it's just better, is what it is. The funny thing is that it being better means that you're going to get crushed more. It just happens to be that way.
Right.
I wonder if anybody's ever been like, if anybody's ever like looked into seeing if there's a way to make it so that it's a little bit less mean about that.
I'm sure there's like a fix, because like there's like a ton of like mod fixes online for different things or just as a whole. But, like,
but knowing what I do about how I mean, maybe for Mania, I don't know, because it's like this game is like got a whole bunch of stuff that was compiled in the C code. but
Right.
the script, I think at least that the script language doesn't really handle things like a basic collision. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure.
Not really.
So I don't know if that. I don't even know if that would be something that you could change.
Speaking of like fixes for Sonic games, I saw there is like there's this Sonic Origins Ultra Fix mod that just came out that looks pretty good.
Oh really? What's it do?
I can't remember. I know it's on Game Banana right now. I can maybe pull it up in a second. There's a YouTube. They made a whole YouTube trailer for it, and I saw. I just can't remember what exactly it fixes. I know it fixes like some of the. I know it fixes Amy's sprites to be more in line with whatever game she's being played in, but I know there was individual mods for that too.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so fond of. I sat down and played through Miracle Edition with Amy because in case it's not clear, I don't have Sonic Origins Plus because I just wasn't interested in buying it because it's not a very good product. No offense to the people working on it, but it's not very good. Simple as that. So I didn't buy it, so because of that, I didn't really play with the new Amy. So I was like, okay. So I sat down and played it on Miracle Edition because, you know, of course I was able to source the RSDK file for it. Not very difficult, you know.
Right.
So I set that up and tried it, and I really gotta say, I think that like it's kind of lame.
Well, I think the ironic thing is I think she plays better in Superstars because of that double jump and just wider range. So I'm pretty sure some people are already on it. They're making a mod for Amy that makes her play more like Superstars. And also maybe has a hammer, like throwing attack or something.
Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Yay. Usually that one used to be pretty hard for me.
Yeah, my only thought process for it is I don't know why people really wanted Amy to begin with, but sure.
I mean, more playable characters is good. Especially officially.
It's like one of those things where it's just like Amy in particular. Honestly, I kind of would have rather if I had them do Mighty and Ray, and everything. Although I have to say, I have to at least for Ray, I can understand why why that's not really that useful.
Yeah.
Because you kind of really need a wide open space to make use of Ray's moveset. But
right.
I don't know if you can just Knuckles glide anywhere you can glide with Knuckles, it's also fine with Ray. So it's like,
right.
You know.
Honestly, I think what it plays like the Super Mario World cape, it was still pretty useful even in places where you couldn't break the game with it too much. It still came in handy.
If I had the patience for it, I would sit down and try to make Mighty and Ray playable in Sonic CD. There is a project that is I don't know if it's a public project. I guess I shouldn't name it, but basically there was at least plans to make a mod that would include Mighty and Ray for CD at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly, that's just me expecting something like that to happen because characters are in classic Sonic games. People want to find a way to bring them to other classic Sonic games, you know. Just like any 3D Sonic character, there's like a mod for them in like Adventure 1 or 2.
Right. I like the mod for Mania here that adds the wall kick from Chaotix to Mighty's moveset.
Oh really? I'll have to try. Maybe I'll put that in before we do.
For the record, I have no idea if that mod even still works. It was made by Codename Gamma before the decom. So.
Oh, I see. Well, if I can find it and make it work before we do Encore mode, then I'll try it. That sounds interesting.
What I really want is a RSDK port of Knuckles Chaotix.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. Knuckles Chaotix is bad.
It is bad.
That is not a good video game, unfortunately.
It's got good ideas, but the execution is bad.
I don't even know if I'm sold on.
Not every idea is good, mind you, but it has some.
This like elastic ring thing. I don't know. I feel like that was maybe a dud.
That is not one of them that I'm speaking about. The way the characters play are cool.
That's like the whole. That's kind of the whole game, though.
But each character individual movement's pretty cool, and the special stages, and just the the freaking.
I guess vector is
color.
like a multi-directional air dash is kind of neat.
Yeah.
But I mean that's just copy pasted from Hyper Sonic and Sonic 3, so.
Right. And then like the color bar design of the stages. I mean, it looks cool. It's not fun to go through, but it's colorful.
Yeah, people complain about Sonic CD being a little bit noisy visually, and I just don't get.
I think Chaotix is worse.
Yeah, I don't think these people haven't played Chaotix, have they?
It's like on the 32X, we must cram every color
really,
we can possibly put in the game.
There was some really interesting stuff in the Sonic Crackers prototype.
Right.
Like this like weird overworld thing they were planning on doing, but it never actually did.
Yeah, for the longest time, I thought I legit thought that Sonic Crackers was like another joke from the fandom. Like it sounded too much like a fake ass name to be real, and I was like, oh wait, it's an actual demo. It's like an actual leaked prototype. It's like, what the fuck? Why is it called Sonic Crackers? It sounds stupid.
It was more. I honestly, I'm not even 100% sure that Sonic Crackers was actually supposed to be a name of anything. I think it was more just like.
I know it's like a kind of like a code name or like a. Beta.
Or like a pitch. I think it was actually a pitch name, to be honest.
Yeah.
They were really just like the name of the demo, so they could have they had a pitch for an idea for a Sonic game, is what it was. Obviously, the idea wasn't good enough to put Sonic's name on it, so they put Knuckles on it instead.
Yeah. All right, who's ready for some puzzle games?
That's a shame. Knuckles is cool. People, more Knuckles.
Oh my god, I forgot the mod also did this. It changed the music. I didn't want it to do this, but oh well.
Why did you fill your game with meme mods anyway?
Because it's funny.
Okay, I guess it is a little funny.
It's funny when I don't expect the mod, because it's been a while since I even checked on what most of my mods even did. So, and the problem with it is that some of the mods are just so nondescript. It's like, I don't even know. It's like I wish they were more descriptive because like, I can't remember. But this song is funny though. I do like actually do really like the Mean Bean Machine 2-player music. It's really good. Mean Bean Machine has some pretty good music.
I mean, Mean Bean Machine's music is just, you know, it's Poyo Poyo, right?
I know.
A lot of it.
I was pressing up to have it fast drop, but that's not how it works in this.
I have to say Poyo Poyo Tetris.
That's a fun game. I played it with friends a long time ago.
That's one of those games where I'm like, this is an excellent. This is like the highest marks, like highest pedigree for a puzzle game. But the problem is I just don't like to play puzzle games that much.
Yeah.
So like, while it is peak, it is suitably peak only to those who wish to actually play puzzle games regularly.
Right. Oh no. I was trying to do like a big combo, but I don't think I can do it. I think I might have to fight for my life here. I might lose, I don't know. Give me a purple. Purple! Oh my god. I might fuck this up, I don't know why. Oh my god, no. It's not giving me any purple! Oh my god, there it is. Oh, he died before I did!
Sonic really sucks at Mean Bean.
Yeah. I like doing this actually. Hang on.
He almost lost to.
Oh shoot.
Kidding me?
Oh damn it. Here, I can do this. There we go. I like being closest to the side of the screen as possible. When it on Chemical Plant Act 2.
Them doing Mean Bean as the boss here was way too smart.
Yeah. I mean, I did throw me off. It threw me off a lot when I first got there because it's like I played Mean Bean Machine, but like, you know, when you're like that curious kid seeing what all the Sonic Mega Collection games are, but you don't know how to play it, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I knew how to play it, but like not well. I think this game taught me more about how to really play it decently, which is kind of odd. It's kind of like Mega Man X teaching me how to do Hadouken. Oh god.
Tails is content to play up the meme mods.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's gonna be in the background for no reason.
Tails just thinks it's really fun.
He's from 2009. The golden age of YouTube poop.
It's Tails from it's the Tails from Sonic for Hire.
Oh my god.
You remember that?
I remember watching that.
G.
Yes.
You're a real G. You remember that?
Yeah. Back when like internet parodies were like, we didn't judge their quality because they were just internet parodies, and they're like, oh man, that's funny and relatable, but it's like,
yeah. I would say that Sonic for Hire in retrospect is a little bit stupid, but you know, it's
it was a product. Everything on the internet is a product of its time, depending on, you know, mostly.
Yeah, there's like certain things that are timeless, I think, and then there's certain things that aren't. And I don't think Sonic for Hire is a timeless one.
I feel like the freaking like the YouTube poops are timeless, even though they're definitely not as prevalent as they were before, because the source material for some reason is funny, and it was also, you know, like 10 years after the fact they used that source material to make that stuff, so it kind of makes it more timeless by default.
I'm quite fond of Simpsons Wave.
Simpsons Wave, yeah, that's another good one.
I love Simpsons Vaporwave. That shit, that's so fun. I don't even like The Simpsons, and I think that's great.
I've been watching, like, I think I'm up to season 10 now. I've watched most of The Simpsons, like, when I was younger, but, like, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to remember it. But
I don't know, I
it.
never got into it, to be honest with you. I was always more of a Futurama kind of guy.
Yeah, I get that. I need to watch Futurama, too.
Futurama is just better. I don't know.
I can see why. I do want to play at some point on here, because I do have the, well, it's not the legit PC version, but, you know, I want to play Simpsons Hit and Run on here at one point, because that's actually a really fun game, even though there's not much to it. I just like the doing random shit in it, you know?
Right.
I used to laugh my ass off at that game because it's just so funny you can run over people, because I'm demented for some reason.
I gotta make a mod of the first 3 GTA games for you, where all of the in-game music is replaced with video game music, so you can play it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want the copyright. Even though I feel like Grand Theft Auto is a lot more fun when you have those licensed, like when you have really good licensed music, you know? Like Vice City's music is so good.
Just find like really bad YouTube versions of every song in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, here, I'll give you one for Vice City. Use the PC DOS version of the Beverly Hills Cop theme.
Oh yeah. You gotta have like video game music. You know, that's what I would try to find.
Yeah.
That's like similar enough. Tons of like Vaporwave I would put in Vice City, I think.
No, put in the Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man on Sega Genesis Funhouse music. Have you ever heard that?
I'm not familiar.
Oh god, I'll have to show you after this. But it's definitely the one of the video game songs of all time.
Do you know the Pictionary title screen music?
Yes,
NES?
that's also like up there. I know a while ago there was like a Reddit vote thread or something like that about like worst video game music. And you know,
Silver Surfer has a good song too.
I like Silver Surfer.
Yeah, Silver Surfer has good music. And then
ever since the AVGN review, I like the stage music.
Journey to Silius.
That's also a good soundtrack. All the Sunsoft games have really good soundtracks, really. You know, Blaster Master, Batman. I know there's a lot of people that I was surprised to see a decent amount of Final Fantasy stuff on people posting like, you know, worst video game music. Like, it's like the Chocobo theme from Final Fantasy X is like I forgot about how it's just, oh my god, you can't explain it. That's how bad it is. It's like, why was this a Chocobo theme?
I'm not. honestly, Final Fantasy music is one of those ones where I'm like, I've heard a few songs, but I'm just
You
not
have
like
to know the
into Final
Chocobo theme,
Fantasy.
right?
Not off the top of my head.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I just
One of
like
the
I
most
said,
iconic pieces.
Really, most of my exposure to Final Fantasy music has been like just like circumstantially like random like times I've heard it, you know.
Yeah.
It's never been like something where I'm like,
Even though I feel like
I want to hear the music, you know.
even though I feel like you're not familiar with it, you probably would recognize it if I played it for you.
Probably. A lot of YouTubers use music like that in their
Yeah.
video, like game videos and stuff. You waited until exactly the right moment to get hit by that.
I know, right? This is what casual play Mania looks like for me.
Yeah, for me, Sonic Mania and all Sonic games in this like gameplay design philosophy, maybe except for Advance 3 because Advance 3 is really bad.
Although I have a soft spot for it because it was the only advanced game I owned and played.
It's just, even if it's got, you might have a soft spot for it, but it has bad level design.
I know it does. I know it has bad level design because I could barely finish it as a kid.
Yeah.
But I still love it anyway.
Advance 2 has like slightly better level design at least.
Yeah, but I feel like
I'd say Advance 2 is like a good up to about Sky Canyon, and then it's like a little bit bad in Sky Canyon, and then you have what was it? Techno, whatever the heck it is.
Techno Base.
Yeah, Techno Base, or is it Cybertrack? I forget which.
Cybertrack's 3.
Okay. Either way,
I know that for a fact.
Anyway, so. Yeah, Techno Base is actually just really good. It's kind of hard, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And then Utopia is like some of it's really good and some of it's really bad.
Right.
It's like, so I don't know. I think that up through Music Plant, Ice Paradise is pretty decent.
Yeah. Hang on, I was trying to think. I'm gonna say, like, this is a hot take. I think the way you get Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Advance 3 is better than Sonic Advance 2, although both aren't good. It's just better that at least the Chao.
None of the Advance games have even.
Let me finish though.
None of them are good.
Is at least with the Chao, you only have to collect them once in their in that playthrough, and you don't have to find them again. Sonic Advance 2, you have to find all the special stage rings in one go, or else you're not playing the special stage at all. And it's just like.
What's really sad is I think in the trilogy, I think that Advance 2 has the best Super Sonic fight.
Yeah.
Area 53 is actually like really good and really fun.
I do like. I like the team up with Eggman.
Non-aggression is like okay, but
yeah. Also, the freaking
it doesn't play well. That's my problem.
No.
Like it doesn't feel good. Like with Super Sonic fight in Sonic Advance 2, you have like the darting around with Super Sonic in space, and you're like smacking missiles at Eggman or whatever.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, loser.
Hero.
Hey, losers.
Why are you so mean?
Wait, hold on. Is that Robotnik voice from Sonic Adventure 1?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got some memes installed.
Yeah. Some of them on purpose, some of them by accident. But it's not like
Proto went to Google and he typed in where to download memes Sonic Mania, and then he clicked all of the buttons.
That's not far off.
You know, I'll never forget the fucking what was it? The royalty-free soundtrack version that you showed me.
I have stock Mania. I do have stock Mania.
You should have installed the Totino's Pizza Rolls mod.
What?
There's a Totino's Pizza Rolls, but if you don't know the Totino's memes with Sonic Mania,
I know that.
Missing out.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Okay,
shout out to Sega
Sky. I'll give you a background on it then. Basically, during the reveal live stream for Sonic Mania and also for Sonic Forces, they had a brand deal with Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Oh, I remember
and
this.
People were like so like it was like so blatant and stupid that people, rather than being irritated by it, just decided, what if everything in the game was the brand deal?
So it's
shout out
like
to Sky.
So it's kind of like the whole Olive Garden thing in the Sonic movie.
Yeah, I
except,
said I don't.
even
Has anybody,
sillier.
has anybody made an Olive Garden meme mod of anything yet?
I don't think so. I thought that was really lame anyway.
Yeah.
Olive
But
Garden.
I do like the jokes with the upcoming Sonic 3 movie, how they teased Shadow recently, and some people posted like the army general coming to Gerald Robotnik's house after shooting Maria, giving him the gift card for Olive Garden as an apology.
I love all the jokes that the fandom is gonna collectively cheer when Maria gets gunned down.
That's so bad.
I shouldn't be
my God.
laughing.
I
shouldn't be
should not be laughing. Oh my god.
This is one thing I don't like in Mania, actually. This section right here.
The upside down electric shield stuff.
I think that it's bad only because it's not faithful to Sonic 3.
Okay.
That's the only reason. It bothers me because in Sonic 3 you had the lightning shield, and in Sonic 3 you had those magnet things. That's not what it does.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, maybe it's also maybe a shout out to Death Egg Zone. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's like a weird mechanic. It just doesn't. It's like a weird new mechanic to the level for no reason. Because these things existed in Sonic 3.
Yeah, the magnets were a thing. You just
And so
couldn't
was the
interact
lightning
with them.
shield.
Yeah.
It's I've also been crushed to death many a times by those platforms.
Yep.
And I hate it every time.
Yeah, I've been crushed to death a few times by those. Most of the time it happens to me, like, with them coming down on me unexpectedly. Not
I
like
would
the other
say,
way around.
I would say probably in Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Mania, I feel like Flying Battery Zone is probably one of the hardest zones to find special rings in.
Oh, it is.
There's like a one where you have to push the spikes.
Yeah, but I feel like there's so many more that I just don't know of for some
There's
reason.
actually not that many more.
Like,
There's only it's one of the levels that has fewer special rings in it. But if you think about it, it makes sense. It's like an Eggman base. Why would it have that many special rings in it?
I guess that's true, but when you're playing Sonic and Knuckles, it kind of sucks because, well, I mean, first of all, why would you be playing Sonic and Knuckles? But if you were, it would suck because you go through Mushroom Hill Zone and then it's like, okay, where is like more special rings and you can barely find any.
Thing with it is, I also think that like Mushroom Hill Zone overcompensates for the
Oh, it
fact that
does.
like Flying Battery doesn't have that many because it's just got so many special rings.
like there's just straight up 7 special rings in Mushroom Hill.
Yeah, if you're playing as Knuckles, you can get all of them easily.
Yep.
Or if you're playing Sonic and know the level layout by heart.
Yeah, there's like ways to get around to
I think
the-
I've
to
gotten
the
at least
Knuckles
5 or
section.
6.
I usually get all 7 before I leave from Mushroom Hill. Because
I probably
'Cause
could
we're all
regularly, but I probably could if I wanted to, but most of the time I'm just like, I'll just get the Spikes one and Flying Battery.
Here, decide for me, which path should I go? Bottom or top?
Top,
Okay.
yeah.
Just to give it a bit of a variety.
yeah, I usually take the bottom path. Because I think the bottom path is way more fun.
Blue Hunter,
Yeah,
when is the next Shadow stream?
It's never happening. That game bores me to tears.
Yeah. That's kind of me with my April. It's kind of me with my April Fool's Day stream of Sonic in the Secret Rings, where I was planning to do the whole game, but I was just like, you know what? I think one stream is enough.
It's just, I don't know. Shadow the Hedgehog is just such an insomnia cure, and I'm going through the same levels over and over, and it's just like, this is not fun.
No, and
I
it was
mean,
not. It didn't even feel worth it to finish the game and just be
you
done
thought
with
it was
it.
like gonna be horrible, and instead it was just, it's fine. Kind of boring.
But that's besides the point. We're here with Sonic Mania, probably my favorite Sonic. Well, second favorite Sonic game.
Man, Eggman really decided to stick all them switches right on top of each other, huh?
I know.
He's
playing
an-
Mario Maker.
I was about to say, is this his first time designing a level?
It's like a Mario Maker where you put like 4 bullet bill cannons on top of each other.
How do you even get to that Wait, there's a special ring right there? I never knew that.
I think you get it from the outside.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you have to like do like a little puzzle with like those the helicopter blades, I think.
Yeah. Of course, they put more special rings in Act 2 because it's a
Not that
different
you
act
need
too.
them, Mr. All 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Right. I can get every one of them by the end of Chemical Plant Act 1 or 2.
I usually have to wait till Studiopolis.
I used to do that, but then I found like more in Chemical Plant.
By the way, how'd you do in Puyo Puyo?
We almost
Poorly.
lost actually. Eggman just
Poorly. That's
it was
what
kind
he
of it was
did.
just kind of like who would drop first, and Eggman did
He
it.
played about as bad as a CPU.
Well, I was trying to
Eggman.
I was trying to do combos, but like I don't know how to do combo. Well, I do know how to do them, but I just set them up very poorly.
Yeah, Puyo Puyo is a.
It's fun, but
it is
I'm
a-
not good
it is-
at it.
It is the game of all time. God. Also, I forgot to mention, but I love how in Studiopolis Act 2, when you beat the boss and there's that screen, it's the fucking...
Yeah, speaking of Totino's Pizza Rolls, because that's from the
It's
same
the-
stream.
It's the freaking audio buzzing from that
I remember-
anniversary stream.
I remember watching that and being on Twitter at the same time, just laughing my ass off to everybody going like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Dude, it was such a disaster in the funny way.
Yeah, a disaster that only Sonic the Hedgehog can bring.
Personally, I like. Oh my god. I remember watching that stream and
That
just
shit you
thinking to
pulled
myself,
there is,
like, I remember
Jeez.
watching that stream and just being like, is the audio guy on lunch or something?
he wasn't
He
on
didn't
lunch.
sh-
He just
He didn't show up.
incompetent. Dude, I could have run that event better than
Yeah,
that guy.
probably me too.
As an
Hire me
audio
s-
guy,
Hire me, Sega.
as a guy who deals with audio a lot, that stream made me want to cry.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Same here.
and the Crush 40 concert at the end of it.
Oh, that was so
like,
cringe.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. How did nobody in the crowd know the lyrics?
You are fake fans.
That was so funny.
Like if I actually got to see
Oh,
Crush
man, that
40
was
at too many
funny,
games,
dude.
I would have sang the shit out of that.
The guy who goes up to the microphone and just starts screaming into the microphone.
Nah, dude, I was.
Oh man,
If I
that's
went
great.
to Sonic Expo and got to see Crush 40, I would have been screaming so hard, my vocal cords would have been dead for like a month.
That's so funny, dude.
Oh
The
my
guy,
God.
he's like, he like holds the mic for the fan to sing, and he just goes.
Anyway, you know what the worst part is? It was freaking Sonic Heroes, where a majority of the lyrics are Sonic Heroes.
God, man. Oh my god. That
Oh,
day will live in infamy.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That's what makes it extra funny, is that the person who did it was just trolling, clearly.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Wait, yeah, I thought he was being for real, honestly.
bro.
Oh,
You're a Sonic
man.
fan, you're there. You're a Sonic fan, you're there, and you somehow don't know the lyrics? What are you doing?
The Sonic heroes of all songs.
Right.
It's literally just like 70% of the lines of the song are Sonic Heroes. That's the
God.
song. That's the whole song.
Almost.
Brother, I'm just like, oh, God, man. I don't know. Just something about it was just magical to watch live.
Oh, I guess since you're here now, Blue Hunter, I asked Cheat Freak and Steak Salad in the chat, how many lives will I end this run on? I'm already at 28, so what, number 1 through 100, how many lives am I gonna have by the end?
69.
Okay.
You had to pick that number.
Hey, man, I saw
Funny
the
number.
opportunity. I saw the opportunity. I had to go for it. You better be glad this counter
Blue
doesn't
Hunter
go up.
Zero. Blue Hunter Zero, the seize the day guy.
You better be glad that this live count doesn't go beyond like 99.
Yeah.
I would have said the other funny number.
My guess was 52, but I think he might break that. Well, I don't know. Depends on how bad he is at the later half of the game.
I'm gonna try not to use Supersonic too much.
I have some faith in Proto. Pinget! Oh my god.
Pingus. Yes, I know Pingus. So many sounds,
Why are you like this?
because it's funny.
The only thing that could make this worse is if you installed that cursed mod that made Metal Sonic Flame Hyanard.
Oh no, that's a thing?
He installed a cursed mod instead that turns heavy.
Oh crap, there goes all my
heavy
rings.
King into Woody.
What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll see later. I forgot because like I forgot it wasn't actually part of my mod switcher. It's I actually changed the game files.
What?
Yeah.
Heavy King
literally has to copy the mod folder out of the folder and then download it again through Steam to fix it. Great job.
It's literally the Woody sprite from the Genesis Toy Story.
Oh my god, why are you like this?
I don't know. I legit forgot I had that still on because it's been so long. Oh my god, this boss feels unresponsive for me sometimes, you know?
I just wait for him to get all the way to the top and then I slam him.
Okay.
Oh my. Alright, now
there we go. Yeah, okay, because he kind of scrapes the ground and kind of stops himself.
I love those. Shout out to Dean Bristow.
Yep.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
I usually get 2 hits off when I do that.
Yeah. Like I said, this boss sometimes is a crapshoot for me. It's not, like, impossible, but it's just...
Okay, I know... Okay, does it bother anyone else that Sonic is, like, a lighter blue in this game?
For me, it does. And I switched to the Sonic 3 sprite for a mod. Because I like it.
For a while, I don't know if this mod still exists, but there was a mod for a while called True Blue Sonic, which was a pretty good palette swap for him.
Like, why is he so bright in this game?
I don't know. Everything's very saturated in this game. Not overly, but just, you know.
Is he still this shade of blue in Sonic Superstars?
I don't know. Probably.
I have no idea either.
Actually, let me check.
I mean, it's hard to really tell
I haven't
on a
played Superstars
sprite in a 3D model.
I watched a lot of footage of it before it came out because I was like, I'm still too skeptical on this game to buy it, and I'm glad I didn't because it looks kind of meh.
It was kind of meh. I'll say.
It is mid. It is mid.
Yep.
I mean,
press guard.
Yeah, I haven't even finished it yet. Like I just didn't. It was so mid. I didn't really want to go back to it right away. It's like.
That was weird. You were pushing against nothing.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't know why.
And here's the most creative stage I think I've ever seen in a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You just never see
all the original
kind of
stages are good in this game.
Like, you just never see this kind of aesthetic in a Sonic game. Like, it's literally called Press Garden.
Yeah. It gives me a lot of, like, launch-based vibes and... Oh, wow, I didn't know that was there.
You never knew that was there?
That water shield.
I'm always getting weird shit by accident in this level.
Oh my god. I just love the details of, like, the newspapers just going on in the background.
Yeah, I like it too. Again, this reminds me a lot of... Well, there's a lot of stuff taken from launch base, granted, but...
Like these...
Yeah, and the rotating cylindrical platforms, but it still gives me a vibe of, like, Eggman, you know?
Splats, he's here, finally.
Yay, he's alive,
Yay.
he's real.
It's that Scrap Badnik from Sonic 1.
He's in Sonic Superstars as well.
But, oh my god, dude. Like, I don't want to spoil it yet, but, you know, this Press Garden Act 2...
This game's been out for 7 or 6 years. It's fine.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Anyways. But, like, Press Garden Act 2, oh my god.
Mega Man blocks.
In today's stream, Proto forgets how to do timing.
I can't spell or time jumps.
Anyone else got a...
Got a
Oh my
what?
god.
Anyone else got a what?
I was gonna make a joke about letters, but nah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Ah!
Shit,
Oh,
I can't
no.
get up there.
But like, I've always loved this level's aesthetic for some reason.
That's very good. I like it too.
And then you get to Act 2, and oh my god.
Although I can't tell if that's snow or... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be snow, but what if it's like just shredded up newspaper?
I love that little thing where it's like a zip zoom through a bunch of presses. Something about that's very entertaining to me.
Yeah. Whee!
Whee!
Yay! This is the exact kind of kind of creativity that that classic Sonic games are known for in terms of like weird aesthetics. Like this reminds me a lot of like the same sort of design philosophy behind something like a Hydro City Zone.
Right. I'd say it's like Hydro City and Launch Base.
Because like if you think about it, like what is Hydro City Zone? It's like a flooded
underground
ruins cathedral looking place.
Oh, if we want to talk
weird.
If we want to talk aesthetics from the classic era, man, Sonic CDs just
Yeah, CD's really good.
CD's got crazy stuff.
Talking to
I'm the CD guy.
Yeah, you're talking to the guy who put code in CD.
Dude, I don't know what it is about like Sonic CD in particular, but like, oh my god, that game just has like the most. What the fuck?
That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. And the music's
the music stopped.
The music stopped.
The music stopped. Oh no, the game's cursed.
What if I die again? Will that reset it?
The game heard that the Blue Hunter Zero thought you were gonna have a lot of lives.
Yeah.
And it's giving you excuses to lose them, so that I'll be right.
There we go. That resets the music. Thank God.
Oh my God, T-Lopes, why? I don't know, man. T-Lopes just gets classic Sonic music.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me sad that he wasn't the main guy in charge of Superstars OST.
God, some of the stuff, it's like such a fucking mixed bag.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even play the game and I know that. I listened to the soundtrack on YouTube in the background.
Dude, it's a shame because Bridge Zone, Speed Jungle, Pinball Carnival, Sand Sanctuary, all have great music. And notice that they all have something in common. They're not composed by Jun Sanoi.
But he can compose good stuff. It's not his.
We need to get Jun Sanoi away from the synthesizer. Right?
Yeah.
He just needs to. We need to give Jun Sanoi his guitar back and just say. Stick to the guitar, man.
Like I'm fully willing to admit that he doesn't do good with Sega Genesis instruments, but that doesn't make him a bad composer by any means. I think some people are forgetting about that.
Yeah, he composed the adventure soundtracks. And those sound amazing.
Don't do it again.
Oh no! I knew that was gonna happen. No,
I just did it to fuck with you guys.
You did it again. Well, maybe I'm just baiting you so that you lose more lives.
Yeah.
I need to see the funny number by the end of stream. But like I was saying, man, just notice how I love the adventure soundtracks. Like Adventure 1 is probably my favorite overall soundtrack in the entire series.
Me too.
Oh yeah, Adventure's got like just banger after banger.
I think what makes Adventure's soundtrack better to me than Adventure 2 is just the variety in that soundtrack.
Yeah, there's a lot of different tones and stuff like that. And like Adventure 2 is not bad by any means. It's still really good, especially for a rockhead like me, but
I feel like Adventure 2 kind of has way too much guitar going on.
That's not a bad thing for me personally, but I think Adventure 1 is better.
I just disagree with that entirely. Sonic Adventure 2 has a very specific design philosophy behind its sound design, and that is that every character gets their own thematic music, right? With Knuckles, you have the rap. With Rouge, you have like the upbeat jazz. With Eggman, you have like the what is it, like melodic?
It's more militant.
Yeah, like militant, melodic, like rock, like you know, and like it's always atmospheric. Like that's what Eggman's thing is.
Right.
Shadow has that.
Shadow has industrial. However, one level that's the exception to that is Skyrail, which follows Sonic's philosophy because early in development, Skyrail was a Sonic level.
Makes sense.
And then Tails is just like
very
Jun Sanoi music.
Yeah, Tails is very rockin'. Like
Tails is like very like.
I think Tails has the best music in the game.
it's like upbeat it's upbeat rock that's like different from Sonic's, whereas Sonic's is like hardcore. Tails is like just like it's kind of meandering, like, you know, light, fluffy kind of rock.
Right.
So I think that Sonic Adventure 2's sound design is actually excellent. Like,
It is really good.
Like, really good.
I find it funny that Shadow went from industrial to heavy metal.
That said, I still
more-
prefer Adventure 1,
Yeah.
but that's just
Shadow-
more to do with my taste.
Shadow kind of went to like new metal / it's kind of weird, but yeah, I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Shadow the Hedgehog, and they have fucking Power Man 5000 on one of the ending soundtracks.
That's
Which
new metal.
fun fact, the lead singer of Power Man 5000 is brothers with Rob Zombie.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. So we're 1 degree separated from Rob Zombie on that front.
Oh my god. Please get Rob. I wouldn't mind Rob Zombie on a Sonic track.
Oh my god! Why?
There's the other subtle. Well, not, I don't know how subtle it really is, but that was the other like subtle sound effect mod I have. There's another one later in the game. But,
Why would you settle my ass?
Why are you like this?
At least it only appeared for one act.
He's like, I'm gonna. Hey guys, welcome to my playthrough of Sonic Mania. Open Sonic Mania. It's like Hatsune Miku.
Yeah. Hey, a ton of my streamer friends like Linky and Oni Fox would probably do the same thing.
Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, I probably, if I were to stream this game again, I'd probably do it with the stock Mania soundtrack.
I was thinking about doing Stock Mania, but I was like, no, that's gonna be too, like, no one's gonna give a shit. But
Well, the music in the game is so good that replacing it with stock music is like,
yeah, that too. That was also
that's
my
a
reason.
mortal sin. Why would you do
It
that?
also replaces the sound effects with royalty-free sound effects.
Yeah.
I think the Totino's mod was awesome because it was like Siva Gunner like rips of the game
Oh, yeah.
of
There's
the
also-
game music, but with Totino's theme inserted.
Yeah, there's another one. There's a We Are Number One rip for every act that somebody put in for a mod. So
Yeah, that's pretty
It's all
sick.
Robbie Rotten.
I'm trying to...
I just thought it was really funny because you'd be playing and it's like, oh, it's like Green Hill Zone from Mania. But then it's like,
Yeah.
Totino's? How did you know? It's like, okay. Even the music is Totino-fied.
Even the music
good.
has pizza sauce in it.
They're the Robotnik.
You put your headphones on and then you have like grease leaking out of your ears.
Ew, that's okay. That's kind of
Oh,
gross.
ew.
Well, you know.
I'm not even a pizza.
Find it, all right?
I'm not even a pizza person to begin with, and I think that's like way too far.
That's cursed.
It's like 90s marketing material cursed.
Right.
That's the kind of thing you would see in a 90s commercial.
Definitely. In the Pizza Hut commercial.
It was frozen today. Where's that from?
It's from a Hulk Hogan movie, Suburban Commando. That's Christopher Lloyd in the movie as well.
Oh my god.
I think everybody just remembered it because that Nostalgia Critic video back in the day.
Yeah.
And you were this close to getting impaled by that ice.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Those woody woodpeckers kind of scare me. They drop the ice bombs and they freeze you, or you get impaled.
Yeah.
Something about the frozen sprites is just hilarious.
I love the Frozen sprites; they're very good, and I love how most of the mods that come out have sprites for them too.
Well, the reason that is that they have to.
Right, because it's not
Yeah.
fully intact.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing about Sonic CD that I bet none of you know about. Okay. During development of Sonic CD tweaks, I learned some weird stuff about the game. And that is, one of the things is that there's this part in Sonic in Sonic CD in Palm Tree Panic Zone where you there's like a wall you can walk through, and it has like a little like zippy like tunnel you go through, and you blast out of a wall, and it leaves behind a hole, like a cartoon hole in the wall. And that hole is the shape of Sonic, right?
Right. So if you change the sprite, it'll be like really weird and incompatible?
Well, the hole is actually programmed as its own object.
Oh.
So
So you can make it something
initially,
completely different.
Yeah, initially the problem is that they fixed this. Internally, they fixed this for Tails by adding another sprite. But it's like almost all the character mods that were made for CD overlooked that for some reason.
Yeah.
Including the Knuckles one, which was built into the mod at the time. So, in order to fix that, someone had to like actually fix that and make it work. And it was just like one of those things where it's like, the thing is the sprite's not part of the character sprite sheet; it's part of the object sprite sheet for like the wall or something. So it's like it's just such a weird implementation of it.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Oh, here's a heavy Shinobi who uses sound effects from fittingly Shinobi.
Yes. Which I've never played.
It's also a very weird fight.
Yeah, when I first played this fight, it was really annoying because like, what do I do? It's like I can't touch this guy. But then
I had no trouble with this guy at all.
Then he throws the asterisk.
Astros something.
Astros, yeah, whatever. The starfish from Metropolis Zone.
There we go.
And that's the second heavy down.
I wish we got. I mean, we sort of do get a second round with them later, but it's not like a full one, you know?
Wait, is Stardust Speedway after this?
Yes.
Oh my god. Out of all the zones they remix in this game, Stardust Speedway is probably my favorite. I would
agree. I would have to agree. I like it because I have the soundtrack on Spotify, like, and that's like what I mostly listen to. When I'm like driving around at night, it's very nice to listen to.
Like, oh my god, dude. They made Act 1 the past and Act 2 the present, and it's just like, oh my god, you could tell that they love this.
I was gonna say something about this song, but I was like, nah, never mind. No,
right,
it's not a bad thing, but
here's the next question of the day, right?
Okay.
Most obscure Sonic song that you like that you feel like nobody else ever like even mentioned.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's a good one.
I have to like.
I have a great answer for this, so I'll wait till you guys come up with one now.
I have to look through like my whole music playlist to figure that out because like I can. It's hard for me to remember because I listen to so much Sonic music at once. You know what? I got it. I can't really pinpoint it exactly, but it's a few of the multiplayer music tracks from Sonic Heroes. Those are so good, but you barely ever hear them because nobody plays multiplayer in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, that's a great choice.
Like the ring race, the ring race one's really good. The battle one's really good.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna say it because it's on my mind. You know, a lot of people talk smack about Shadow's soundtrack, but I do think that, you know, there are a few tracks in there worth listening to.
There are.
One of my favorites from that soundtrack is the Arc, because
Arc is literally a good one.
It's a remix of Final Rush from Sonic Adventure 2, and it's so well done.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one where you race Sonic?
No, that's the one where you're flying around on the Doom, bats or whatever.
Oh, okay. Because like there's two, because Lost Impact and what was the other one? The Doom are like the worst levels in the game. And I was thinking about those levels.
Yeah. Okay, my answer is Panic Puppet Zone from the Saturn version.
Oh, the Saturn version.
Specifically Act 2.
I'll have to go back and listen to that because
it's just a banger, dude. It just goes so hard. And it's overlooked. Nobody ever talks about it.
Because everybody likes the Genesis music more most of the time.
Right. But it's just, I don't know, that one song is just like, it stands out to me as such a banger. And interestingly, they reused that music in, of all games in the world, Sonic Chronicles.
Did they really? I know they reused a bunch of music from... It's just hard to tell when they're reused because they're such shitty compositions.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
And the Sonic Chronicle version is terrible.
Right,
Wait,
just like
everything else about
Diamond
that
Dust
game,
Zone
except
and the
design.
final boss theme from Sonic 3.
Oh, if y'all ever get the chance, listen to the Saturn soundtrack for Sonic 3D Blast. It's so good.
I heard it's good. I do prefer the Genesis version though, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Panic Puppet Zone from Saturn or PC Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, I personally really love Rusty Ruins from the Saturn soundtrack.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, both of those are really good too. I think that they're not as those are more like atmospheric pieces though.
No, it's kind of funny.
Panic Up Zone just goes so hard.
It's kind of funny, like a lot of Sonic 3D Blast level design reminds me a lot, or like I guess maybe an inverse of this. Crash Bandicoot 4 Wrath of Cortex level design. Some of it reminds me of Sonic 3D Blast level design, but it's funny because both developers made those games.
Telltales?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yep. They both developed Sonic and Crash Bandicoot.
Also, am I crazy or does what's that one? Oh fuck! What's that one stage from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? I can't. Its name is escaping me.
Oh my god.
Sonic
Marble Garden.
Marble Garden. Yeah.
Garden? Yeah, Marble Garden.
Marble Garden.
Marble Garden. Does Stardust Speedway Act 1 take a lot from Marble Garden?
Yes. There's those pulley things. They have the rotating pillars that you go down on.
I like this guy. This is one of my favorite, like, stupid boss fights in this game. It's just like,
I will say these are probably one of the most annoying Sonic enemies of all time in Mania and CD, because it feels like you should
only
be
get one.
Yeah, it's like it feels like you should be hitting them, but they're just not.
You only get one shot to hit them, and then you gotta sit through the entire cycle before you can get the chance.
Like honestly, going through those sections of those light bulb enemies is harder than the final boss of CD.
That's not saying a lot, though. CD's really easy.
All the bosses in CD are kind of pathetic jokes.
Well, all of them take 3 hits.
Then you destroy the robo generator, then you hit the future sign, and oh my god.
Future!
Oh, wait, why is it Sonic spinning? Why is it Sonic spinning?
I don't know. Wait, was he not?
Yeah, he was not spinning.
Maybe the sprite was just not correctly put in.
Some sort of mod. It's probably your Woody mod.
How is it the Woody mod?
When in doubt, blame Woody.
God damn it.
Leader of fucking everything up.
I should have called this Woody Mania.
Okay, so for reference, Sonic CD is probably my second favorite of the classic games. Stardust Speedway is probably my second favorite zone in classic Sonic. So seeing this made me cry when I first played it. Because, oh my god, it's just so well done. The passion for CD.
I played the heck out of... Obviously, I played the heck out of CD, so I have a very definitive answer to this question, but I wonder what your guys' is. Best JP song from Sonic CD.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Quartz. Yeah, I'm gonna say Quartz Quadrant.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. My favorite is... You guys both agree? That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, are you talking like just...
Like,
normal,
what's your favorite, I guess?
Past, future, whatever.
I just mean like specific variant too, if you want.
I mean, I like Quartz Quadrant, present as a whole, but I really like the subtlety and like nuance of the past Quartz Quadrant.
My answer is pretty boring. I like Collision Chaos Present like the most.
That one's really good too.
It's so funky, man. Dun, 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 dun. I always loved going like down those little bungee cord thingies.
They're kind of weird, yeah.
I always thought it would. It really kind of bums me out that they didn't go all the way on the Sonic CD levels in this game. As in, like, literally, like, just add the past and future signs during these levels.
Yeah.
Like, have there be multiple variants.
To be fair...
They should have just did... There's no reason they couldn't have did it. Come on.
To be fair, I do like the whole idea of Act 1 being the past and Act 2 being the present.
I think they should have just straight up had it be, like, a past, present, future thing, and just went with it. Even include the robot generator in the level, so you have to get the good ending. You can get the good future if you want, and it will even have the ending of the level. Like, see, I'm like one of those people who's like, the fans would love this shit. Yeah. Gonna do that.
But then they complain, it's like, you didn't put any time stones in the game.
Also,
it wouldn't. For the record, it wouldn't do anything other than like give you the good future, and then also give you the ending card saying Sonic got a good future.
Oh, hey, look, Metal Sonic hologram. I hate finding those in CD.
Yeah, good thing you don't have to.
I found all of them. a million times.
Well, you mod the game, so you're cheating.
I kind of had to.
Damn.
I had to debug the entire fucking I had to debug all of that because it was like there was like issues people were reporting with the mod at one point, where it would like save files were forgetting the the progress on that, and I eventually like figured out what was going on. But I had to debug all that, so I actually wrote a debug HUD that would show the status of each individual level on the screen.
This part gave me a lot of trouble when I first played the game.
Yeah. They actually nerfed it to make it.
I know,
easier.
because those things actually damage Metal Sonic now. Those little balls that wasn't there before.
I mean, it's really easy. Just stand at the corner, and when that little guy comes out and spin dashes, charge a spin dash with exactly 2 charges, and then zip into him.
Yeah.
Also, is that Silver Sonic from the Game Gear Sonic games?
Yes.
You know,
I don't know why I figured that out like immediately. I was like, oh, spin dash with 2 charges.
I was actually trying to jump up to Metal Sonic. I was like, why am I not doing damage?
I do like that they like overhauled this boss fight though.
Yeah, this was completely different in original versions.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of did like the little race you had with Metal Sonic, but this is way cooler. Also, Knuckles Chaotix reference.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if they would have had it be like a thing where like different characters fight different Metal Sonics or something, so that they didn't completely lose that entire boss fight, because there's no way to really get that back.
I think this looks worse than Knuckles Chaotix Metal Sonic got. They just
it's just the same, they just made it blue, right?
Yeah, they kind of just slapdash this together, but
I mean, it's unique.
Yeah. I just wish
it's got the same problem as what do you call it? Like Malicious Fingers.
Yeah.
That section, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the final boss Sonic 3.
But behind you, the I always call it Malicious Fingers because he's got the fingers that come up and smash the.
Yeah.
But it's also I call it that because of the remix from Project Gas. Yeah.
Oh my god. And then, oh my god, Hydrocity.
Water.
I'm calling it Hydrocity. Fuck you guys.
No, fuck you.
Growing up, I called it Hydrocity too. So.
You people.
Hydrocity sounds cooler.
I mean, I probably.
Oh, you know what? I figured it out. I know why you're not getting the spinning sprites. You have a mod installed that makes Sonic not spin off of springs.
Oh,
that's what it is.
Huh. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know what one that is either, but I can tell that it's definitely a thing.
But okay, so
I probably called it Hydrocity as a kid too, without realizing it, but I don't remember it.
I just think Hydrocity sounds cool. Fuck you. I don't care if I'm wrong.
All right,
well, it's also called Hydro City Zone, but it's actually more of an ancient ruin, so it doesn't even make sense. What's so city-like about this? Nothing.
Just buildings. Oh yeah, I think I turned
like an ancient cathedral.
Yeah, I think I turned it off, but
what is this?
Yeah, I turned it off, but I had the drowning sound effect changed to like the Keemstar yell. You know?
Wait, which one?
When it goes ah!
It's really funny that you make this joke. There was an Easter egg in original Sonic Mania when it first came out.
I remember that
where
too.
If you input the Sonic 3 level select code,
yeah,
it would make every time you use one of those spinning gear things, it would play a sound bite of Donkey.
Yeah,
Donkey's review. Of,
well, it wasn't
Sonic
his review.
3.
It was like one of his Game of the Year lists.
Yeah, it was like basically he had Sonic 3 in it for some reason, even though that wasn't.
It's probably 2016 where there were barely any good games that year.
He's just like, I'm gonna play Sonic 3, yeah.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah.
I'd rather play Sonic 3 than whatever the hell came out in 2016.
I feel like there was something good that came out in 2016, but
well, actually, let me look it up.
Well, guess what? The Game of the Year of 2016.
I'm not. By the way, Proto, I'm not letting you not play Hat in Time. You have to play a Hat in Time.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm gonna make you. You gotta play it. You can't. You can't not.
Okay, so here's what came out in 2016.
And guess what was Game of the Year in 2016? Overwatch, which you can't play anymore. Thanks, Blizzard.
Okay, Overwatch, Dark Souls 3, Titanfall 2. That's a good one.
Dark Souls. People will probably argue Dark Souls, but
One of the first mods made for the mod loader and for Sonic Mania was Donkey Lives mod. It just adds the fucking Easter egg back.
I have that in my mod list, but I don't think it works anymore.
It probably broke at some point.
Oh wait, hang on. Kirby Planet Robobot was 2016.
Oh hey, that's a good game.
Oh yes, that's like arguably the best Kirby game ever.
That was my summer game between junior and.
I got to play
year.
that game months early because it leaked onto the internet so early.
Doom 2016.
Okay, there's that.
Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5 base Street Fighter 5. how embarrassing that is.
Pokemon Sun and Moon was 2016.
That's a good game.
Yeah, those are good games. I like those. Fandom might disagree, but screw what the fandom thinks.
Well, they don't think about anything constructive.
Twilight Princess HD.
Which you just finished a while ago.
Twilight Princess.
No Man's Sky. Well, it got better.
No Man's Sky was bad.
Base No Man's
Sky was bad. Everybody knows it. But No Man's Sky is great now. I would not just say it's good. It is great. It is actually like really fun.
They just
like
released
really,
that game way too early. That's the problem.
They just really they fixed up so much about No Man's Sky. Here's how you know I wasn't interested in No Man's Sky back when it came out, and now I was and bought it and played it for like 112 hours or some shit. It's really good. It's actually I'm serious. It's very good.
Final Fantasy 15 was also 2016, but I don't know what people think of that one.
It's pretty mixed from what I hear about it. And it's definitely had some developmental problems too. That's another thing.
Stardew Valley was 2016. Okay, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, for me that's obviously that's a good one. Yeah,
it's incredibly popular.
Thing is with Stardew Valley is that it like was pretty rough in the early times when it came out, but it's gotten so much better over time.
Well, people still found it. I feel like people still found it more than playable.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. It was always good. It's just that it got great over time. You know.
So yeah, not a lot of bangers in 2016.
I mean, there were for sure, but like definitely, it was definitely a year where there wasn't a whole lot happening,
especially on the Nintendo side.
Yeah, because that was the transition year.
Speaking of Stardew Valley, I mentioned this the other day to you, Proto, but I don't. Blue Hunter Zero probably doesn't know that. I've been playing Fae Farm. It's actually really good. I played it on the Switch game trial and was like, I was so smitten with its like game design that I picked it up on Steam. I don't know if Nintendo really wanted me to do that, but that's what I do.
Well,
you know?
the developers of the game probably don't mind, but you know.
Well, yeah, but you know, Nintendo's probably not too happy about it.
Here's a boss fight that gets really fucked up when you think about it.
Yeah, let's rotate Eggman into some fan blades.
I remember my sister watching me play this for the first time, and she was like, "Damn, that's brutal."
It's like in Indiana. It's like in freaking Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he's fighting the guy next to the plane, and the guy gets killed by the propellers.
What exactly was Eggman's thought here?
I'll
see how you would like it, Sonic.
He literally left his car unlocked, parked, and with the keys inside the ignition.
Well, no, like what's going on is I think like Eggman was like this was the worst machine I ever made. I'll see Sonic pilot it. That'll show him.
I think the plan was to bomb the entire city. Like that was his plan. But he kind of, overlooked the fact that he left his car.
I'll get my scuba equipment and bomb the city.
I'll just go
while
really
Sonic
slow.
drives my Eggmobile. What?
And then here we have the one song that was changed the least. You can't improve upon perfection, baby.
I mean, he just added more.
I have to say, I think that it's genius that the Act 1 boss is the Act 2 boss, which was like the easy one.
Yeah.
And then the Act 2 boss is the Act 1 boss from the old game.
I do like that too.
Oh, that's one other thing. That's one mod I installed immediately, was like fixing the color palette on the barrels. I don't know how they fucked that up.
What was different about...
The barrels are like supposed to be purple. They're not supposed to be like blue and silver. That's so weird.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how they screwed that up. They're supposed to be purple. I don't understand.
I couldn't really tell because my eyes can barely tell blue and purple apart sometimes, depending on the shade.
I'd say that Fuck you guys. I'd say that Hydrosity Act 2 was probably changed the least.
In terms of the music, yes. And most of the level design.
Yeah, most of the level design is pretty much the same.
Well, that's because it's it was kind of a solid level design.
Probably the best water level in Sonic.
I don't know why they messed that up still. I don't get it. That's like the one thing in Sonic Mania, like artistically, where I was like, why is this suddenly the wrong color? And like they don't usually make that mistake like anywhere, so it's just like kind of weird.
It's the wrong color.
Somebody had to go and do that, you know?
Yeah, I get
like,
okay. Now when you point it out, I can see it.
Yeah, it's just wrong. Something's wrong about that. The little rims are supposed to be purple, not like silver.
Yeah.
But
somebody did write it. Somebody, like I said, somebody did make a mod that fixes it, and I installed it like immediately. And I was like, yep, that's nice. Okay.
Ruined forever.
The background was weird. I think the background has some weird colors in it too. It was just like some weird like oversights.
You can make a very nitpicky mod about that, but when I decide to mod back in the real Genesis music for Sonic Origins, then
shut up!
That's a crime. I don't know.
Shut up!
No, I totally agree with you. I think that the Origins version was terrible anyway.
I don't like. I'm just so used to hearing the Genesis music, and when they change it, I'm like, this isn't right.
The version. Here's the thing. Okay. It's either there's three flavors of Sonic 3. Okay.
Yeah.
There's classic Sonic 3 flavor, like you like. There's PC flavor, which is like literal MIDI files playing on a computer.
Yes.
And then there's prototype flavor, which is like, oh, the original PC like music, but like
actually
with
good.
but like the actual like versions of it that were in the Sonic prototype. And then there's Jun Sunaway flavor, which is it tastes bad. And that's what Origins is. So you're justified. You're justified no matter what, because the flavor that came with Sonic Origins was bad flavored.
I'll give him this though. The prototype versions of the Sonic 3 music are way better than anything in Sonic Superstars. Well, that's not T-Lopes.
Not T-Lopes stuff,
okay.
But any of Jun Sunaway stuff, yeah.
Okay. I was about to say I will fight you for Sand
No,
Sanctuary.
I have to be crazy to say that, like, overall.
Yeah, I was about to say I will fight for Sand Sanctuary and Speed Jungle.
Like they definitely aren't like anything. I feel like they aren't anything special to me, but they're still good.
Have either of y'all played Sonic Rush Adventure?
Yes.
No, but I've seen a full playthrough of it.
Love that game, man. It's so good.
I do like the music in that game.
Damn, why do I keep forgetting the composer's name?
For Rush Adventure? Because Rush Adventure was mostly Tomoyo Otani.
Oh, wait, did they change composers?
Naganuma did not compose Rush Adventure.
Tomoyo Otani actually, like, very evidently was copycatting Naganuma's music style for Rush Adventure. Which is funny, because it just proves how versatile that guy is. Yeah. Otani can really do kind of anything he wants.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
the only time he hasn't really made decent it's probably Sonic Forces is his weakest stuff he's made.
In fairness, he probably wasn't given a lot of time to work on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Infinite's theme. That's about it.
Infinite's theme's really good. I'm just talking about some of the stage themes aren't his best.
Yeah.
I think the problem isn't. The thing is a lot of the problems with Forces is actually like its arrangements, not its compositions. There's a YouTuber, Turret something or other, that did a bunch of remixes, or rather rearrangements, really, of the songs from, especially like some of the worst stuff in Forces was the classic Sonic music.
Oh, absolutely.
And it turns out the compositions are actually solid. It's just really bad arrangements.
And that's the thing. That's probably what problem Jun Tsunoda is having with his Sega Genesis stuff.
Is that he's really bad at arranging music, and they're expecting him to do that too.
Right. Yes.
Who knows?
Like, honestly, if we lived in a perfect world, Jun Tsunoda would be composing and T-Lopes would be arranging. Like, listen to the Splash Hill remix on the official Sonic channel. Oh my god.
All of the stuff in
Sonic, they did that they collabed a lot for Team Sonic Racing too, and that was genuinely really good.
Team Sonic Racing is just all good everywhere. Like, there's like nothing bad. I can't think of one song that's like obviously bad in that game. You should do a stream playthrough of TSR. We should
Oh my
all
God.
3 of us play together.
Oh my god.
On
We'll
PC?
be the team. Yeah.
I have it on PS4. So, okay.
Pick it up on
But,
Steam.
can
It
you-
costs
we
like
can't-
$5 on sale.
Yeah, I have it. I already own it.
Yeah.
But like,
You could do,
can
we could
you?
do like a team. I don't know if you could do the story mode online though, can you?
I don't
No.
think so. I feel like that's a single player thing only.
What? Yo, when are we gonna play Sonic
do a
and?
TSR stream.
Oh god, that'd be so
When-
boring doing the single player though.
No, not
Okay,
single
but when
player.
are-
Well, I'll do like multiplayer and like do team. All 3 of us.
Okay.
Okay, but when are we gonna do Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed?
That'd be fun too.
Yeah, that too. That's good. That game's really good, but that game's just like I've played it so much that it's like I've overplayed it at this point.
There's just nothing much to do with it now.
Before I was into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I was into Team Sonic or not Team Sonic Racing. Into
Sonic
Transform
and-
for a while.
I played a lot of.
Transformed.
I played a
The
lot of
PC it
All-Star
always
Racing on
bothered me
Wii.
that yeah, All Stars Racing on PC is like a port of the Wii version, and it doesn't have any online, which is really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that.
At least
Anyways,
it's not. I still think it's better than the PS3 version, at least.
Yeah. Well,
also
I mean,
hi Sky Chase.
I mean, you gotta have this. Although I feel like Supersonic does not like the plane sometimes, or the plane does not like Supersonic, because there'll be times where he won't. You'll fall
run
off.
off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I don't understand is why they even bothered to put the first Sonic and All Stars Racing on PC if they weren't
Right.
going to include online multiplayer.
Right.
It's just like
It's kind of funny to me that the best version of the game is probably the Xbox 360 version, just because of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh my god, that's right. Banjo was in that game.
And he's credited as his first appearance being in Diddy Kong Racing on Xbox.
you mean you don't want to play the Wii version where instead of Amy on the playing card, it's Sonya from Sonic Underground.
Oh yeah, because they couldn't patch that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
The Wii version has Sonya from Sonic Underground in it.
Yeah, because they
Only
didn't realize they were
fan
taking like fan art from the internet for some reason. I don't know how you do that, but
I don't think it's way easier than it sounds like. The game developers are overworked and underpaid. so when they need a picture of Amy, what do? They Google it. That's what they do.
yeah. Thank you for the Finland steak salad.
Finland.
Yeah, that's exactly what you think it is.
Anyways, like.
Look,
Not a
a
big
gun.
Feel the power.
Actually, that's not a gun. That's a.
Had to follow it up.
Is that like a draft soda gun?
It's got to be. I mean, it's the kind of thing that it's kind of it's the kind of gun that Fang the Sniper uses.
Oh, pop gun.
Yep.
Well, I thought since the thing was Mirage Saloon Zone, it's like a drink, you know, like those soda or like draft beer things you see at bars or something.
Yeah.
They,
This boss fight is weird.
this is a weird boss fight. It's hard. The perspective can be hard to tell where he's at.
Do you think that Fang would be ecstatic if he got for his Christmas present a rubber band gun?
Maybe.
A what?
A rubber
A
band
rub-
gun.
Yeah, a rubber band gun.
Ow,
He'd
that
be
would
like,
hurt.
ah, sick and upgrade.
Yeah, it's like this would hurt a lot more than freaking corks.
You know. Oh my god, I remember playing Sonic Mania. I'm sorry, that gets me every time.
Oh, no, it's funny.
It's from the.
That's why I have it.
It's from the Egg Viper fight, right?
It's from most of Eggman's boss fights.
I just like how this guy is like when he's flying through the air, he's like nine nine nine.
Yeah. Yang, yang.
Also,
He's like,
giant.
I'm dead.
Also, giant caterpillar. Reference to.
I just love
one of
that
the
guy.
Game Gear games.
It's Sonic Chaos.
I love this. I love that guy. He's good.
He's a good guy. Whoa, how's it floating?
My favorite caterpillar. The giant caterpillar.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yeah, who are we gonna get?
Oh, speaking of Fang,
Yeah, hello.
He heard me suggesting
Hello, Mario.
a rubber band gun for Christmas.
Yeah.
you know,
And he's
when I first played this game in 2017, I got Bean the Dynamite, and like I dropped my controller and I shouted, "Bean!"
Sans?
Like I legit dropped my
It's like-
controller.
There's out of context. That sounds so funny. Like the bean. What's on my sweater? It's Snorlax. I got this on the PokemonCenter.com. They have holiday sweaters. I got it a month early because they sell out pretty fast. I have a Psyduck one I'll probably wear at some point too.
Oh yeah, I just want to say I love Mirage Saloon Act 2. I think it's
I like it too.
It's the Dust Hill Zone idea finally realized.
Yeah.
Oh hey, look, it's Mighty.
Like it, thank you.
Hey,
I
look,
like it a lot too.
That guy that appeared once in Sonic 1.
He was in Spring Yard Zone.
Yeah. Except he's like back with a vengeance. He's, like,
Yeah, because he's
now.
actually better.
Oh my god. I always loved that they have like these wanted posters of characters that will never appear again.
And then they did appear.
Well, Fang at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sort of. Anyway. I mean, Mighty and Ray too, because they were on wanted posters in Generations.
Yep.
Are we ever going to see those two come back in a modern game? Probably not.
No, I think they're going to be relegated to Classic Sonic, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Because they seem to be stuck up with that idea they must be separated.
I don't know why that is, but I could totally see them just like deciding to bring them back for like as a plot thing in a future Sonic game. I just don't know why they would. I guess my real question is, that they didn't replace that one with Woody.
No, but I think that's the thing you probably you pointed out. It's probably an object sprite instead of the actual character sprite.
Oh hey, look, Bark the polar bear.
Lack of attention to detail, for shame.
For shame. Well, it's like the modder just took the sprite from the Genesis Toy Story and just put it in the game.
Yeah.
Also, he's called Fang the Hunter now.
Bother.
Yeah, because Sniper's too deadly, I guess.
He snipes you with a cork gun.
Yeah.
Also, he's not a
bird.
Also, he's not a weasel.
Yeah. He's a Jerboa or something.
Okay.
So, I don't know is that a marsupial? I can't remember.
I think it is. But either way, like, he's not a weasel. And I hope that
was finally hard confirmation of the Sonic 2 time travel design at some point recently.
Oh really?
You know,
yeah, we talked about this I think during a stream once, but I was telling you guys about how Sonic 2 was originally supposed to have a full time travel plot.
Oh yeah.
That fans were just recently piecing that together. And suddenly, out of nowhere, one of the original Sonic 2 developers did like a GDC talk or something where he talked about the development of Sonic 2 and showed a whole bunch of different extra stuff that we've never seen before.
Huh.
And yeah, it was definitely the game was supposed to have a time travel plot, the whole thing.
Here's a cool
because Sonic
boss
Adventure
fight.
2 Sonic 2 is time travel.
And here we have probably one of my personal favorite fights in the game.
It was a plot though. It wasn't like a mechanic like Sonic CDs. It was like
just like it's supposed to be part of the story.
Like the first 3 zones would have been like the present, and then like the next 3 zones would have been the ancient past or something, and then the next 3 zones would have been the future, right?
And here comes
everybody.
Beam the Dynamite.
A clear-cut example of that in the final game is Emerald Hill Zone and Hilltop Zone. That
makes sense because
that was the past and the present variant of Green Hill Zone, which at the time was called Green Hill Zone, but obviously
and Bark the polar bear.
That's a polar bear.
I love that Bark was only created for Sonic the Fighters and then never appeared again.
Right.
Wait, was Bean also? Oh my god, so was Bean.
Yeah, Bean was also.
Wasn't Bean a reference to Dynamite Ducks?
Might have been.
Might have been.
But I don't think it's confirmed.
Also,
but there's
those
a lot of
appear,
similarities.
those 3 appear in the comics as Team Hooligan.
Didn't they bring him back for like one of the anniversary comics?
Also, here's my least favorite zone in the entire game.
Yeah, both zones for
Dynamite
Sonic
is based on the characters Bin and Pin from the 1988 Sega AM2 arcade game Dynamite Ducks.
Oh, well, never mind. There you go. Of all zones from Sonic 2 besides Chemical Plant, why Oil Ocean?
I don't know. I guess they just wanted to be unique on this one, and I won't deny.
I like the cause and effect stuff here with the fire shield. Like that's like something people made jokes of all the time. Like here we go. Burn everything.
Like some call me Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I'm kind of disappointed that when you land inside the oil with a fire shield, the entire level doesn't just explode.
Yeah. Like the flame should be going vertical, not horizontal. I mean, they should be doing both, but
it should just be immediate. The entire level blows up. Like
yeah.
And you get a game over.
Well, I don't know about a game over, but maybe either you die or the entire level gets filled with toxic fumes and you have to pull switches like.
Well, hey, I wonder what the next
Clearly they had the idea. My question is was the idea always going to be that Act 2 was like that, or was it actually like was it actually originally the way I'm suggesting and it was just bad, so they scrapped it?
No. Well, when I first played this game and I saw the fire shield, I was like, they wouldn't.
I was curious too. I was like, huh.
And then when I saw
the sheer number of sprites involved in making that happen, I'm sure this is one thing that most consoles probably can't handle. By the way, did you know that Sonic Freak 94 is porting Sonic Mania to the Dreamcast?
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see it because the way the discs work on Dreamcast, but I hate that shit. That happens in Sonic 2 as well.
Also, Oil Ocean is
No, yeah, he's porting it to Dreamcast, and he has to do hardware acceleration because the game can't run with software rendering. It has to have hardware.
Which is funny because people imagine this is like, what if Sonic 4 was on the Saturn? It's like the Saturn probably couldn't run this.
No, definitely not. Not without like rewriting the game entirely from scratch. So he's porting it to the Sega Dreamcast, and he's posted some progress updates. And it's going pretty well, surprisingly.
Well, I feel like Dreamcast games, with the whole the easy piracy thing, I can kind of see how it would work.
Huh. Anyways, I'll be honest, what other zones from Sonic 2 could they have pulled aside from Casino Night?
I think that the idea of pulling this zone was really just like to give the level a kind of redemption in a way, because it's probably one of the worst levels in Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say either Metropolis Zone or Aquatic Ruin, yeah.
Well, we already had the
Oh yeah, Aquatic Ruin was originally known as the Olympus Zone.
Well, it makes sense because there's a lot of there's a lot of similar vibes to it.
Oh, yep. You traded out the fire shield.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know what kind of shield that was in the wall.
And
that was dangerous.
Oh, Mystic
Caves. Mystic Caves would have been cool too, but I feel like that one's a bit more forgettable than the other ones, even though it's really cool.
It has a
banger soundtrack.
Right. I mean, that's the only reason why I'd want it, really.
That is prime Halloween music for me.
Oh yeah, here's another interesting bit. The song for Sky Chase in Sonic 2 was originally for the winter version of Green Hill Zone, which would have been like I think it would have been.
And is that where the Winter Zone stuff in the beta came from?
Well, yes. I mean, that's what the Winter Zone was always just like. Dust Hill Zone was supposed to be like a bad future version of Green Hill Zone. And then Winter Zone was just like a variant of that or something.
Right.
Basically.
If they had gone through with their original ideas for Sonic 2, you think that game would have been bigger than Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
I don't know. I think it would have shaped how Sonic 3 and Knuckles would have turned out afterwards, and who knows what that would have looked like.
Yeah, well, the thing with that is it's interesting, is that a lot of the ideas, this is also part of the presentations, a lot of the ideas that they did end up using for Sonic 2 in the end actually made their way into Sonic 3 eventually, so.
Yeah.
It's the brother of that guy who chops the wood. And,
yeah, it's like he looked. I didn't think he was like a direct comparison to him, but he gave me a similar vibe.
Yeah,
the air is so fresh and clean around here now.
I like this what's the squash and stretch sprite effect that they're using for the smoke. It's like haze, so 90s. I love it.
Definitely.
It's always weird to me that they let you start playing the level before the timer starts.
I know, like it's weird. I don't think Time Attack lets you do that.
Well, no, of course not. Because it is like the 3, 2, 1, go thing.
Well, there's like a starting line too.
Yeah. Well, or rather, yeah, in Sonic Mania, you're right, it is like that. It's got like, it's just like a thing you pass by to start.
Hi, Sandopolis gimmick.
Yeah. Also, I don't remember if I had the achievement for, I think I might have it. There's an achievement for finding a secret submarine in this level. There's like a submarine that's kind of harder to get to than the others.
These little submarine sections remind me of like a game, one of the Game Gear games on that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why.
Well, there's like what was that? One of the final levels in Sonic Triple Trouble, the aquatic plant zone or something.
Right.
This whole thing burning up.
Crap! I didn't want that. I do think Oil Ocean's music's good, though.
With the oil being so flammable, I would imagine that that having a fire shield would cause the entire thing to explode.
Yeah.
Also, you
the only explanation I can think of,
especially now when we're playing with a huge gas leak,
is that there must just be like Eggman must be aware of the risk of the entire place blowing up, so he has mitigations in place or something.
Yeah.
Bad nicks that you can't see putting out the fires.
I mean, we're essentially playing with what is a huge gas leak, so it's like any kind of fire would like ignite the air almost.
You ever seen it'd be like a mini atom bomb going off.
Almost.
But regardless, I always thought, oh god, why'd you have to bring back the Sandopolis gimmick?
I don't know, they seem to like it, considering what Superstars did.
I don't know, I feel like it's actually a little bit better here than it was in Sandopolis.
Yeah.
Mainly because the level forces you into the switch like pretty often in this game, whereas in Sandopolis it's like you kind of have to go out of your way to get it. Well, to be honest with you, you really don't have to. You can just avoid the ghosts. They're not that hard to dodge.
Yeah. Just in tight spaces, they might be hard to hit, or might be hard to move
I just make
away
sure
from.
whenever they want to. It's really just like you make sure you're jumping. Oh, you should do the pinball table.
Okay. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I couldn't decide. Yeah, I like this now. Fingers.
What are you gonna get? What are you gonna go for? Get that.
Nothing.
Wait,
I don't remember. I never encountered this.
I didn't mean to do that. What,
the
what was
pinball
that?
table?
I never encountered the pinballs.
Well, you have to do all of the,
yeah, well, in Encore mode, you will do it when you hit a checkpoint.
Yeah,
but
but...
It won't show up in
Mania
main mode. Yeah.
It shows up in Mania mode after you complete all of the blue spheres with gold medals.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm never getting that then.
Well, I've done it on... This is the only version of Sonic Mania I've done that on.
I did it once, but I'm sure I could do it again easily. It's not... that was not a difficult thing.
Okay, gamers.
Yeah. Well, blue sphere is easy, though. It's like the easiest special stage.
It's nerve-wracking, but... Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to go for those perfects, no.
You have to go for perfects in order to do that.
I would take blue sphere in terms of difficulty over Sonic 2's special stage.
Come on. Dude.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Oh my god, there's like, it's like stopping me. You know what? Screw it.
You can turn off Supersonic, right?
I can. Well, you can't inherently. You need a mod for that.
Oh.
The other thing with this, it's kind of hard to see with all the smog too.
You could probably, in the base game, the way to get rid of Supersonic is just to use the pinball table.
Yeah.
Also, here's a really tough boss fight for some reason.
Sort of, depending on how you go about it.
Get a load of this. Oh my god.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
It's almost one-to-one the Oil Ocean boss, except it's an octopus and has stuff. It also has the balls from the Lava Reef Act 1 boss. I died to this boss.
It's so easy to get yourself killed by being in the oil in this.
Right, I died a lot to this boss from the first playthrough.
You know,
it's really just because like the oil is coated poorly.
a lot of people struggle with that boss.
It's because there's like no cooldown on the oil pulling you down again after you jump. There's supposed to be a tiny cooldown, like the sand in Sandopolis, but there isn't.
Also, this flying sub is new.
I love this transition. It's so funny.
Yet another one that they added in the update.
I'm glad they brought Lava Reef back.
Dude, this is like...
It's probably my favorite aesthetic and music. It's probably like my favorite music in Sonic 3.
Heresy, but I like Act 1's music more.
I do too. I do too.
Metallic Madness?
Yeah, no, and then that's like the next zone. Wee.
How do you feel about the squash and stretch on the springs?
What?
There's like a squash and stretch effect on the springs in Sonic Mania that was never in any previous Sonic game.
I don't know, it never really concerned me.
Just like a small detail. It's really just that they increased the number of frames, so they wanted to look all like what's the word? Like all smooth animated. They kind of did that with everything in Sonic Mania, though.
Right. And there's mods to make it even more smooth too.
Lava Reef Zone, also known as the only song from Sonic 3 that had a good OC remix on the Project Chaos album.
That's sad. Yeah, I kind of was hoping for a good. I feel like there wasn't a good Lava Reef remix until this game.
For some reason, well, I mean, Ice Cap had one that was kind of good, but for some reason, Ice Cap and Lava Reef got like shafted by the OC remix album. I don't know why. Which is really weird because you think that Ice Cap would have been an obvious choice for easy good remix, but
yeah,
somebody just went with like a really atmospheric piano track instead, and they were like, yeah, that's good. It doesn't even sound like Lava. You can't even identify it as Ice Cap, so
yeah.
Well, if you want Ice Cap in this game, you have to fork over those royalties. I guess that's why.
I think that's fucked up, and the reason why is that was never released commercially until long after Ice Cap was. So they should have to pay Sega royalties.
Right.
That's how it should be. New copyright law. If your product fails to release, then you don't get the rights to it.
I feel like that is. I don't know. I kind of like it for more corporate things, but for like people who don't have that luxury, I guess it's kind of like. I don't know.
No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me.
Sure stops Sega from putting good music in Sonic Origins. Yeah, like I said, Sonic Origins is just a bad product. It's like I'm not interested in. I bought it because I was like, I'm sure I could deal with the music thing. That wasn't really the reason I had a problem with it.
The physics in that game are fucked up.
They fucked up a lot of shit in that game, in Sonic Origins, the Origins collection. It introduced tons of bugs to the Sonic 1 and 2 mobile ports.
Right.
They unremastered, for some reason, for God knows why.
Unremastered
they
your game.
the music. Yeah, unremasters the music. I don't know why. The mobile ports have good remastered music, and then they just decided, nah, we'll take a Sega Genesis and like plug it into like the microphone port on like some Dell computer and like record it. That's what they did, basically.
I record this off my iMac from 3 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, that's their idea of a remastered music. Yeah, sure, okay. Whereas the original was like they actually took the like the mobile ports, they actually took the music and like properly sequenced it and everything in a proper like modern thing, and it sounds good.
Man, I'm so sad I missed Woody King.
You might not know this, but Sonic 3 Air does that too, actually.
It does?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Sonic 3 Air has remastered music that was faithfully done to be very similar to the mobile port.
Now I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
I should play Sonic 3 Air again.
Yeah, the guy even did the prototype tracks that were added during one of the updates. So,
which I will never use.
I will use proudly.
Shut up.
I mean, I personally, I'm just like, I will use them intermittently. I like both. Miracle
like
Edition of Sonic CD has a random soundtrack option.
Oh really?
That sounds fun.
Yeah. You can also individually set per stage which song you want to play.
I think the only song I'd probably change on there would be the special stage music.
I like I said, I personally prefer random mode where it's like it just randomly decides which one to play.
We're like the Three Stooges over here. We're just slapping and bonking each other.
You
That's
get
the
it the
cool
most,
thing about
though.
classic Sonic is there's such a wide variety of tastes, and all of them all of them can exist in harmony.
My whole thing is like, I don't know what it is about Sonic 3, but oh man, I just love coming back to that game.
Me too.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who's probably played it like 700 times.
I think everyone of
I have
us
been
here has played it
playing-
more times than we can count.
Yeah. Damn, you need to lose some lives, Proto.
Well, what did you get? What did you guess? How many lives I'd have?
I guess it's 52.
Oh my, he might actually go beyond 69.
Maybe. Steak salad, you
It
said
depends-
79. I think.
it depends on how good he is at the boss fight, the final boss.
I might
fight.
lose a few lives in Titanic Monarch. We'll see.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots where you can just get yourself killed really easily in that.
I appreciate the.
I don't think I've gotten the achievement yet for like going through the first act without taking a hit.
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a shield.
Well, I don't. Does it count shield?
It does count shield. It's fine. You don't have to take. If you take a hit with your shield, you're fine.
Oh, okay. I know it doesn't count
really-
supersonic.
It's really if you lose rings.
You know, I always love that they brought in some quartz quadrant elements to this.
Well, it's very quartzy,
Yeah.
so.
But it has a lot of mining aspects to it.
That flavor always got me.
Yeah, the
Like, what?
flamethrowers
Shoots
in this
down
stage.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Oh, I
that's
thought
a
this-
case of like, oh, that's a change that I can get behind. But
Oh shit.
I always hated
yes.
those.
yes, this flame is affected by gravity.
Also, if you go, yeah, I was about to say if you go over there, you can find a special ring.
Well, you can get this. Oh shit.
Yeah, those switches are from Quartz Quadrant from Sonic CD. I feel like
I
you
love
can
these-
also do this.
What's up?
I feel like you could do this with the fire field.
Yeah. Because your fire shield, any shield will deflect the little projectiles that these guys shoot at when they die. So you're practically immune to them.
Funny thing, in the Sonic 3 alone, on Sega Genesis, that is bugged and does not work
Yeah.
properly.
I remember that because I used to play Sonic 3 by itself a lot because I didn't know you could put it with Sonic and Knuckles as a kid.
But in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it is fixed.
Yep. Because I remember that being, I think they tell you that in the manual. In the Sonic 3 alone manual.
Yeah, it was supposed to work. It was just like it was a bug. They just didn't
Still-
quite get that one right.
It's still so funny to me that the game was only split because of a gosh darn Happy Meal deal.
McDonald's.
It's like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this at this point, but Flying Battery was supposed to be after Carnival Night.
It was somewhere in the middle of the first part, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to be after Carnival Night and before Ice Cap.
I'll be
Sonic
honest.
was originally going to snowboard on a piece of the Flying Battery Zone.
I want that shield.
I think it
An
works
idea
better.
that they came back to eventually with Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. Also, they
Instead
sort of
of
they did it.
snowboarding, he just like boards down a street.
They did it in
But,
Sonic.
yeah.
Triple Trouble 16-bit after Egg Zeppelin Zone as an homage to that.
It's an idea they had a lot of times. So.
Yeah.
Smart idea.
You know, I think that's the thing that all creative, people should, keep in mind. Don't scrap your ideas. Keep them in mind for later.
They can work better in different situations. I feel so bad for stepping on those dinosaur guys.
No, don't. They're invincible.
Oh no, you get rid of their heads, but their bodies are still there. They don't hurt you, they're just platforms.
Also, I really love this remix.
Oh, me too, absolutely.
I still like Act 1 more, though.
I like Act 1 more too, you're not alone. But this is so good, it's like... Ah.
like I said, T-Lopes just gets classic Sonic music.
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like there's some like riffs he uses a little too much, but other than that, it's pretty good.
I think that T-Lopes is fine at doing what he does. It's more for me. It's just like I think that the thing with Mania is that
what's the slowdown?
That's weird. It tends to a lot of the music in Mania tends to be a little on the more bombastic side.
Yeah.
It takes like classic Sonic music and like cranks it to like 11, which is like fine, but like there's also times where I feel like it doesn't need to be like quite so absurdly enthusiastic, I guess what I'm saying is that I think that Mania's music is really fun to listen to, but it's not necessarily it never really like does anything for like the atmosphere,
Yeah.
But this song is pretty atmospheric though.
Oh, and they changed the background for this fight.
Yes, because originally Little Planet wasn't there, right?
Yeah, originally they just like stayed in the volcano.
Yeah, I think it was in the cave. Yeah.
But now you like actually get to see you rising up to see Little Planet.
Hey, do you guys know who that Motobug is?
Yeah, it was Jimmy.
Jimmy the Motobug.
Yep. Do you know what that's a reference to?
Wasn't
Jimmy
he
the Motobug.
Well, wasn't he a? Did he work on fan games?
He was a prominent member in the Sonic retro community, Polygon Jim.
Oh yes, yes.
Did he create
His icon was a crazed Motobug.
Didn't he create a bomb hat called? Like you played as the Motobug instead of Sonic.
Yeah. He did a lot of goofy stuff like that. His profile icon was also a Motobug. And if you notice, they deliberately made sure that that Motobug,
that Jimmy got away.
Motobug didn't die. Yeah, he got away.
Also, the tail sprite here is cursed.
I hate you that you pointed that out. Oh my god, I was gonna bring it up, but it was in my head. I was like, god damn it. Oh.
Here's a zone that nobody expected.
This is a zone nobody wanted back, but.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll get back to it. Hold on. And there's some saws here, I think. Yeah, it's just a mod that replaces the saw sound effect with Homer Simpson pretending he has a chainsaw from the Simpsons movie.
That's
you want to see my new chainsaw hockey mask?
Oh yes, the Matryoshka bombs.
I hate those guys so much. Well, it's like you can't hurt them, and then they explode in a pattern that's hard to avoid. It's like, oh, I hated them in Starlight Zone the most.
You know,
too.
I have to say, I think that T-Lopes was a great choice for Sonic Mania for a different reason, though. And that is that he lends a thematic consistency to the entire soundtrack, despite it being sourced from so many different things.
Right.
Because if you were to go for like straight Genesis music for the Genesis levels, but then go to CD style music for the CD levels, it would have been pretty jarring.
Yes.
So I think that that was definitely a very smart choice. Also, I really like how they gave like an alternate take on the Tiny Sonic here.
Oh yeah.
By
we'll still get it late. We'll still get it later, but.
Well, I know, but I just like the idea of them doing that. Like, be like, oh, well, what if we did like a background element as a Tiny Sonic instead? And then they were like, why don't we just do both? Pretty good.
Oh my god, it's still going!
And all the saw effects in this stage are replaced with that.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like your soul? Hey, that's a good. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't.
Why are you like this? I think what he's actually asking is, why are you wrong?
Why am I wrong? Why am I right? Is this the correct
What went
choice?
wrong with your life to make this the correct choice for you?
Spent too long on the internet.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been on the internet longer than you, bub. And I'm not downloading mods like this.
I've been watching silly YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry, but the
Meme machine.
chainsaw,
Meme machine.
the chainsaw sound effect still gets me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I'm just surprised how well it's put in because it fades out properly.
I'm gonna send you a version of Sonic City Miracle Edition, but I'm gonna replace all of the bumper sound effects with Pingus.
Okay,
and that'll
that
be the
works.
only version you have.
Hey, I won't complain. That'll feel complete to me.
Yep.
I need some silly Generations mods.
There's some silly ones out there.
There
think
is
the
some Sonic Generations mods that I do not think shall be named on the stream.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
That is
absolutely.
for sure.
There's SA2 mods that should not be named on the stream.
least.
So how about Project Unleashed, guys?
I thought
Play
that was
Project
good.
Unleashed on stream, but play as Pele the beloved dog.
Oh yeah, Hats on the Pigeon.
Yep.
I like the Unleashed project.
To play through it as Pele the beloved dog.
Is it? I forget. Does he just sit there and he moves, or does he actually move?
He's just like it's like a statue of a dog, like rotating and bumping around as he runs. That's like what it is.
No,
There's no
no.
animations. It's just a flat model of Pele the dog.
the Professor Pickle mod is
Oh,
also
Pickle Unleashed
glorious.
is so good. Yeah.
That's high effort.
I think there's a Pickle mod for Frontiers now too.
Oh my
I
god.
still think that Pele the dog it was the funniest though, just because he has all the animations for Sonic, so he like wiggles around and stuff like Sonic would.
Oh my
But
god.
like, there's no animations of him running or anything. It's just like a statue of a dog.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Did you see the mod that for Sonic Adventure 2 that fixes the lip syncing? It's so cursed.
Yeah, I know. It's cursed because it's actually good. Oh,
Oh my god.
prepare to get a load of this.
It's the Egg Viper fight all over.
Yeah, it's
oh
the
wait,
Egg
no, it's
Viper.
the Egg Walker.
That's the Egg Walker, yeah. Oh my god. I hope you're not gonna get tired of it.
The Egg Walker fight, man.
Not enough. You know what they say. The more, the merrier. for
Yeah,
me.
that's also that too, yeah.
And does he say anything in Sonic
Oh,
Adventure
my camera's glitching out.
You know, it's really funny. It's really funny I mentioned that, but during Blue Hunter's stream of Shadow, whenever we would get to that boss fight, he would kill it so fast that there was no chance for us to like laugh about that.
Because I want to get.
He just jumped in the turret. He just jumped in the turret, shot it 5 times, and
My
then
camera
it died.
is... My camera is being very bad.
Wait, let me look
right
at your
now.
camera.
It's on the stream. It's like,
Oh, you look like a Majora's Mask cutscene.
yeah. Ah.
You look like you're like if you like wave your arms around, it'll be like trails.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at that.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Is it because I've been have it on for too long, or like I don't even know what's going on?
Oh my god,
feel
it is
the whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, don't
Dude, that's
don't
awesome.
look at it for too
Whoa.
long.
You should touch your camera and see if it's hot.
It's a little warm, but not very.
You gotta like move your arms around or something. Like, like wave your arms around like crazy or something. Like ooh, it's so weird, dude. That's cool.
Why is this camera being a bitch?
That's great,
It's
dude. You look
hilarious.
like that's like the weirdest camera effect.
Okay,
You can't fake that effect.
now it's better because I closed the separate window for it, the Elgato camera window.
Oh, okay. Maybe they were just fighting for data or something.
Maybe, even though they were working fine in sync not too long ago, so.
Oh my god, I love this song.
Yeah. I always thought, even in the original version, I thought Emperor Palpatine was rapping on this track.
There is a song on the Project Chaos, what is it? Temporal Duality?
Yeah.
Called This Is Madness, and it has such banger lyrics for this song.
Also,
oh my god.
probably a reference to the This Is Sparta joke from...
I gotta link that in the group so you guys can listen to that, because
Okay.
nobody ever listens to Temporal Duality. Everybody listened to Project Chaos, but nobody listened to Duality. I don't know why.
Yeah. I listened to the DKC2 OC remix. That was pretty good.
Oh my god. The saxophone. Also, T Lopes actually recently came out and confirmed the lyrics for this.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could just barely make him out, but it's good that you did that.
He only did it for Act 2, not Act 1.
I posted it in Mute VC, if you guys want to check it out at some point. Blue Hunter can probably listen to it while you're streaming, but
Yeah.
Oh my god, the
You can hear it like fade out like in the distance. It's so funny.
Oh my god, this remix.
it's so fucking good, man.
I forget. Is this the Chemical Plant music on the Spotify version? On the Spotify soundtrack for this game?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think it is. Maybe. I don't know. Question.
I know everything after Green Hill is, but I don't know if Chemical Plant is. Ah! I want to shout out everybody in chat, by the way. We have 5 viewers in chat. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a good... I hope everyone's having a good night so far.
Yeah.
And enjoying our... Probably like the most like active Sonic stream I've had, so it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it is Sonic Mania. I will take any chance to talk about this game.
I feel like
Are you
people...
listening to it?
Huh?
Blue Hunter?
Yeah, I love it. Anyways,
Fucking good, right?
I feel like we're getting to a point now where people are over relying on Mania to compare everything to, and it's kind of like I feel like it's unfair to Mania itself and to the other games itself, even though, you know, I wish this was a blueprint going forward, but it's just not.
one thing you gotta give Superstars is it has most of the original zones.
Right, exactly, and that's what I wanted to see.
Even if they go a little overboard with the gimmicks.
Right.
I'm looking at you, Press Factory.
Golden Capital.
Oh, you gotta love that those two zones are back to back, so you get two zones with shitty gimmicks. I'm sorry, but Press Factory Act 2 is like legitimately the worst stage in that game.
Both acts are.
Okay, Act 1 is kind of fun once you figure out how once you figure out how the press in the background works, you can work around it.
Made a gotcha machine.
Also, hi Amy.
Yeah, Amy's only appearance in this game that's not, you know, modded.
They should have made these high pitched.
Yeah. I pay good attention to detail.
I like
but
how
I think
the designs of the Amy dolls are based on Tails doll.
yeah.
That's cute.
It's funny that they put Tails doll on Superstars though. That's you can attack the Tails doll and he gives you like 10 gold medals or something.
Also, that laughing sound effect was lifted straight from Sonic CD.
Yep.
Eggman, did you build another machine that attacks itself again?
No, it's a gotcha machine, so every time you attack it, he has to pay money.
Nah. Chief Freak and I were roasting the hell out of the egg dealer in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Egg Dealer is probably one of those worst ones.
Yeah, I was having someone in chat started generating with Chat GPT like short little skits about Sonic characters in Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was like, oh, give me a second, I got this. And then I went and generated some more like better ones.
God, it was.
There was this whole part where we had Eggman like arguing with Shadow about Shadow and Sonic about his gambling addiction.
Oh my god.
It was pretty good.
It's pretty fun. I don't condone the use of AI for anything but shitposts.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, T-Lopes is the only person who can make dial-up internet noises sound good in a song.
I know. Like, I didn't even catch that the first time. Like, I listened to it with headphones. Like,
yeah, you listen to the soundtrack version and like with headphones, and you're like, wait a minute, that's like modem noises.
That's the Windows 98 modem sound.
Yeah.
Also, fuck those badniks.
Yeah, there's a lot of annoying badniks here.
Well, I mean, it is the final.
I know it's the final zone.
Also, hi.
Special stage from Sonic Knuckles. You see, these guys take forever to hit you. That like you should feel bad for letting them hit you, which I feel bad for myself. But like, you know. Nerd.
If you want to listen to another weird one from Temporal Duality, Blue Hunter, this is awesome.
Smack. Oh my god. I need to... Now you're making me want to play Sonic Mania again.
Wow. It's not my fault. No, I'm just kidding.
I need to send you guys, like I said, I need to send you guys a copy of Miracle Edition, like pre-built, so you guys don't have to like do it yourself.
Yeah.
I would be so down for that. Oh, wait, for Sonic 3 Air, do I need... For Sonic 3 Air, do I need, like, the old Steam version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
You just need a ROM of Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I think it used to be like that, but since you can't get it on Steam now, they fixed it.
Nah, it's always just been you need a ROM. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It
also
just had
want to...
compatibility with the Steam version.
I also want to try out, was it Sonic 1... What was it called? You know, where they basically put the iOS port on PC. Sonic
Comp?
Yeah, I want to try that one out.
I will send. I think I have that linked somewhere already. But yeah, you would want to play the not just the decomp. You would want to play Sonic 1 Forever and then Sonic 2 Absolute most likely.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Sonic 1 Forever and Sonic 2 Absolute. Like, what are those versions of the game do?
Basically, they're just like fan updates to the decomps of the mobile ports. They have like new menus and like hundreds of customization options, so you can do stuff like enable or disable the air speed cap in Sonic 1 or the spike bug and like all that stuff. You know, like all the weird little esoteric things that you might want to mess with.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
I
it's
really
like drop dash and all that stuff. You know?
I really want to give those versions a shot, but I don't know how to decomp games.
I will.
Shit.
I'll send it to you. Just give me a couple of minutes.
The
I actually
fan
have a
turtles are
Google
really
Drive
annoying.
folder and stuff like this.
Is there something like that for Sonic CD too? Or...
Yeah,
That's
Miracle Edition.
Yeah, that's why he's you know has for
A
us.
lot of my code is in Miracle Edition. That's like I wrote basically the entire mod settings menu. There was like 2 settings there before, and then I was like, I want a lot of mod settings, and then I just added a bunch of settings. And then once I was satisfied, I posted it, and people asked me to add more, and I was like, what if I just did everything everyone asked?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where where people were asking me for things, and I would say added in the comments, like a reply to these people, and they would be like, "Whoa, he just added what I asked for. That's awesome." That's what people.
Are you on Game Banana?
Yeah, that was where it was.
Ah, okay.
Here, Miracle. I can link you the page on Game Banana if you want to read what Miracle Edition is now. I don't really work actively on Miracle Edition anymore because I kind of just handed all my tweaks code to the lead. I posted it in VC if you want to see it. But Miracle Edition is basically like this, the closest thing we have to like to Absolute or Forever for Sonic Mania, or for Sonic CD. I mean, somebody should do that for Mania too at some point, and like add Amy in and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like there's something to be like that in the future once all the more mods come in.
Yeah, there's like a lot of... this is like a massive collaborative project at this point, though. There's like so many people have worked on this.
I can imagine.
I mean, if you look at the... Go to the Game Banana page and look at the credits section in the middle. It's
Holy
like
crap, basket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and more. Over 20 people have contributed to Miracle Edition at this point.
God damn.
I just happened to be the one who wrote 70% of the settings in the mod settings menu, and also wrote all the code to make the mod settings menu not garbage. I even added like descriptions for each of the settings in there. And you know what? That's something that they didn't even fucking do for Sonic 1 Forever and Sonic 2 Absolute. And that's something that really needs.
Right.
Some of this shit's like ground speed cap, roll jump bug. What does that even mean?
What does that mean to people who want to play it?
Right.
What if you don't know about that kind of stuff in Sonic games?
Yeah, that's why I literally I made it so that every mod setting, when you highlight it, it shows a description on the screen so you can see what each thing does. I just was just like, I'm just gonna make CD good. That's what my idea was, really.
I gotta continue, wow.
All of that stuff just persists, so...
Oh man, imagine needing to continue in a game where a save feature is standard. Also,
I hate this boss.
Fuck this boss. I hate it in Sonic 3, I hate it here.
Yeah. I usually supersonic this boss, but...
Let's see. Are you going to die again is the question.
We might.
Oh my god.
The way things are going, yes.
The way things are going, I'm like on fucking point.
Jesus Christ.
We'll see. We will see.
I hate that this fight is also 2 phases.
I can't exactly give you a gift sub for it because you already got one.
Wait a second, was it also a 2-phase fight in...
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
It just had those rotating platforms around it, and it shot the laser, but this just has gravity with elevator.
By the way, someone told me once that if you like skip the zone transition here at the right time, you can permanently make Act 2 dark.
Really?
There was a bug. There was actually a bug in the initial version of Mania Plus, where if you hammer dropped with Mighty at the right time here, it would brick the game. It would like the game would just like crash immediately on all platforms.
I can't remember if
I don't know if they ever patched that one. I think they did.
I don't know if that happened to me. It sounds like something that could have, but I just can't remember because I've had so many playthroughs.
Yep.
Yo, this song sounds like it's from Pizza Tower.
Shut up! I'm sure Pizza Tower is a fine game, but...
Pizza Tower is a great soundtrack, and I haven't played it yet.
It samples
Wario Land and other
It samples an SNK soundtrack, so you know it's good.
I love these things.
Yeah, they're really cool.
The balls. I love the balls.
The balls.
That's what she said.
Haha, funny joke.
I'm 12 years old on the inside.
Apples and grapes.
Apples and grapes.
If you know what that's a reference to, you get an extra point.
I know what that's a reference to. Sadly.
I don't get it.
Do you want to tell him?
I'll let you do it.
Is it safe for?
Yeah, it's a JonTron video.
Oh, okay.
It was an episode where JonTron came and visited Peanut Butter Gamer.
Yeah.
I think
it was pretty much like a nothing video, just kind of a.
Exactly. It was like a shit post, but like they don't live near each other, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think he went from like California to Texas.
Well, I think that they maybe had ambitions to do more of a collab, but they really didn't. I think they just dicked around like the entire time they were hanging out, and then
might have been at like a Screw Attack gaming convention or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that that name brought back.
Man, you know, normal boots sure fell off, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
John
try
Tron. Let's just go through them one by one. All right, we got John Tron. He's racist. Okay. We've got Pro Jared. He's a creep. Okay. We've got the Completionist. Maybe a charity scammer.
We don't know exactly yet, but you know things are
It's
not looking good.
It keeps getting worse. Carl just did another video recently, and it's even worse than we thought.
Yeah, well, let's just see what happens, and we'll decide from there.
Okay. Satchbag. Who is that? Doesn't even exist anymore. Don't know. Continue. Who?
You know,
Oh my god, I used to.
you know who joined Normal Boost, and then it's in an attempt to get, you know, help
The
them
only
out and-
person we have left is Peanut Butter Gamer. Please don't let Peanut Butter Gamer be a weirdo or
No,
something.
do you know who else is part of Normal Boots now? And he was a very late edition, like a couple years ago edition. Proton John.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't think that. I'm just saying the original Normal Boots crew.
I know.
I don't care about the mod.
But-
like, Did You Know Gaming is part of the modern crew too? I think, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Proton John at least has a lot of other things to fall back on.
You know, you said screw attack, and I just like, oh my god, you opened some memories.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there was so many Screw Attack videos I used to watch when I was a kid, like Stuttering
Top-
Craig,
yeah, watch
like
Top
reviewing stuff.
I think he's like a right winger.
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But like,
Well, I'm not gonna get into
anyway,
that here.
You know who is really awesome and who is still not like that bad of a dude? I think Derek Buck, who was the guy who did all of the CGR Undertow stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like most
he's
of
cool.
it. Yeah, Derek.
he's a cool guy.
He's like a pretty good dude. He just likes to crack jokes about Emma Watson. That's like his weird. That's like his only weird thing. You know, if that's his only weird thing, I can accept that.
That's a very particular joke, but yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
if that's his only weird joke, I can accept that.
You know, the screw attack channel just dissolved, and now it's just pure death battle.
God, do you guys
Yeah.
remember CGR at all?
I do.
No.
What
Well, I
the
remember
fuck
the-
happened to CGR,
I
man?
remember the reviews.
Yeah, CGR used to do like, well, CGR Classic Game Room, as you might know it as. You got
Yeah.
squished. Well, 52 lives. Let's see if you get any
Oh.
more.
Quick at 100
and
rings.
Quick died
Anyway.
20 times, so I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, CGR like totally fell off. Like
a lot of those old
Mark
internet
had, like, this-
sites.
Yeah,
And-
Mark he ruined it, man. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere. Like CGR Undertow is like just doing fine, I think. For a long time they had like an office building that they had like rented out or owned maybe. I think they might have owned it because I can't imagine them making enough money off of the videos to like rent it regularly. They would have had to have owned the building, I think.
Yeah.
And
Shit.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Those videos are still good, by the way. Like, if you go back and watch them, they're like surprisingly still relevant to the stuff he says is still surprisingly relevant today. A lot of the stuff, it's just there's no new one, so it's like so sad.
Yeah.
you know, I was talking about it, but screw attack is just death battle now. I don't know how to feel about
That's all that survived.
Well, what's really funny is they kept saying, why you guys screw attack? You should just be death battle, and they were like, yeah, you're right. And they actually like took the fans, people saying that seriously, and they changed it. They changed the channel name to Death Battle and everything.
Wait.
I think that, for the record, I do think that Death Battle is probably the best thing that they've produced in years anyway, so it's fine. It's just
Yeah.
I just feel like people get a little too passionate about it.
Well, and for a while,
I don't know. I think it's all in good
For
fun.
a while,
most of the
James
time.
Rolfe was affiliated with Screw Attack as well, so they had that too. But
Oh.
then,
He didn't do his own thing.
yeah. I mean,
Wait,
it was mostly his own thing to begin with, but he just had the help of Screw Attack too.
Wait, is the background moving?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never noticed that.
It's cool. I like it.
See, that's the kind of shit I love to notice in these kind of games, you know?
How the heck was I so on point? Like near the end of the level, like as long as you don't die to the final boss, you're probably gonna be 52
I
lives.
want to, I feel like the first form of the final boss, like the freaking tethered boss, I like to use Supersonicon because I feel like I can't get a hit in with him sometimes. So we'll see what happens.
Weak and pathetic.
Okay, Metal Face.
Anyways,
I did
I
get
don't
another
think
life, so oops.
I don't think the final boss for. I don't think the first phase of the final boss is that bad.
It's hard to get a hit in on
Nah,
him. It's like CD. It's like
just-
Sonic CD.
You just kind of just like face plant on him. That's what you do. Honestly.
Remember there being a method you could do where you could get like 2 of those in one. Is this it?
No, there's just a secret room that you don't normally get. I
could've
don't really
sworn
know
there
what
was a
I
way-
did to do it, but
Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself, but maybe I could have sworn there was a way where you could like get 2 of those rooms in one.
No, you're gaslighting yourself.
Oh yeah,
There's
I have
way
no
to do
idea.
that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gaslighting myself. Never mind. Also,
I've probably played this level more times than either of you. Because I played this game so many fucking times over. When I was practicing, me and my friend planned to do a race of this game at one point. But my friend eventually my friend eventually like had to blow it off because he had like school stuff came up. So it never actually ended up happening. But
be fun
I practiced the game a bunch. I practiced the game a bunch because I was not as good at I was not that good at Sonic Mania because I just didn't remember the level design very well.
Yeah.
So I practiced it a bunch.
Sonic Mania now has become very like integrated in my brain like Sonic 3 has. It's like, you know, you have a flow now when you play the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's me with most Sonic games. Is like once I get it down, it's hard to like break the habit. Because like I have very specific routes and jumps that I make, and it's like, where do I grab this power up? When can I sacrifice it? Also, I Sonic 3 boss music, final boss music.
You prefer it, you said? I'm sorry, I like phased out for a second.
Yeah.
Electric Shield also breaks this fight.
Well, you don't have
shit.
the electric shield anymore.
I don't. It's bad because I think you have to hit him 4 times.
Yeah. This is one of those fights. Eggman, did you make another fight where it gets easier the more you get hit?
Yeah, it's almost like the Sonic CD final boss. Also, I got soft locked on these hands before, in like previous versions. I think that was another soft block you could run into. I don't know what caused it exactly. Chief Freak, I don't know if you've had any experience with that.
I've had like a couple of soft locks in this game. Even
Well,
ones that never got patched.
were those grabby hands one of them?
I think yes. I think that they patched that one eventually though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ah, come on.
See if you can make it through here.
You validate this copy of Miracle Edition I just set up.
So I think I remember how to
I'm
dodge
setting
this
this up in the
guy.
background for you guys, so you guys can have a copy to download and just stick in place of the Steam version.
Okay.
Can you even like kill the?
I don't think so. I messed up there, but I was too. You have to be really. Oh, thank God.
Oh, I was about to say.
Okay, I hate going through him like that. It's stupid. Okay.
0 rings.
It's
I
gonna be
believe in
really hard.
I believe in Proto Blues.
Oh my God.
Okay.
All right.
See if you can make it through here.
I could have sworn there was some. You could.
Oh, this one's really bad too. Shit. Yeah, I couldn't tell where it was gonna be.
All right.
I have to do this legit now. I mean, we were doing that before, but Chief Freak, you may get 52 lives yet, so we'll see.
Damn it!
I can't believe how close I was.
I can't get the stinking. I can't get the stinking 69 number.
I think that's overachieving in this. I don't know. Okay, there's a point to hit him there. I'm just dumb.
See if you can make it.
See if you can make it.
Yes. At least, what I don't like is that there's only rings in this heavy robo section.
Do you guys prefer regular full screen or borderless full screen?
Regular full screen.
Whatever I can send to a different monitor, because I had an issue setting up this game like that. I probably want a border, so I can move the window.
Well, you can just change the setting by editing the INI file if you want to do that.
Okay.
The INI file is in the folder.
See if you can make it through here.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
I think I want to be on this side.
Oh
no, I don't want to be on that side. Well.
In that case, I'll set it to borderless true for you, Proto, because borderless will be easier to get on another screen.
Yeah. Shit.
But you can still you probably will still have to, like, do something with that.
Yeah.
Bonk.
I think you can just Alt-Enter to switch between full screen and windowed, and then drag it to the other screen and
Yeah.
again to change it.
Tails, get him!
Oh my god. Tails! Oh my god, I think Tails might have just saved you.
He might have.
I'm very thankful for Tails.
No! Shit. I was trying to spin dash jump over.
I'll be right back.
I actually am including an APK file if anybody wants to copy this to their phone.
Okay. That'd probably be good, because in case I don't have like my 3DS or Switch with me, that's just sometimes the case.
Yeah, the problem with the decomp for CD, especially at least, is you have to use you have to build it yourself. And building it for Android is a pain in the ass. So.
Okay.
See if you can make it through here.
Yeah, this is the only section in this boss fight that gives you more rings, which is a little unfair that the other ones don't.
Well, now that you've gotten one of the tentacles broken, this is just a joke.
Tails, come on.
Yeah, I think you'll win it. Just try not to lose your last ring.
There we go.
You guys ever feel like you just have a part of your brain dedicated purely to Sonic level design?
Yes. Unfortunately, and it goes right above my social skills brainwave.
My brain just has, like... I have a problem where I just don't forget anything, I think.
I feel like that's not really a problem. I don't know.
It is a problem, trust me. Because there's certain things you want to forget, and you can't.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
But that's coming from me, who I feel like I forget a lot of things, so...
Yeah. There's definitely,
you
like,
just needed one more hit.
like, you know, I wish it would be easier to forget certain things, but it's like I can't get them.
I think we're ending on
right.
50. I think we're ending on 52 lives.
Oh my god, cheat freak, you fucking...
Well, he already got a gift sub, so he's already got his reward.
Cheat freak, you prophet.
I did it.
You earned a sub.
Wait, is it gonna be Woody?
No, this is a separate sprite from regular Heavy King. Unfortunate.
Aw, I wanted to see Heavy King Woody.
Get away with this.
There's a lot of fitting quotes for this.
Also, my strategy here is just to stay on the floor.
Yeah, I find that a little bit better. Because your knockback time is severely decreased when you land. I like how Heavy King still makes the Eggman noises, because it's just coded to be the damage noise.
Oh my god, this final boss music's so good.
It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good.
Try not to do that too much.
I know. But this isn't the Superstars final boss where it's crazy.
Hi, fist bump.
Unfortunate that it's tainted.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Well, I mean, we didn't know the game was just gonna be
I
like
gave
the
him a
most.
large.
We didn't know the game. We didn't know the game was gonna be super mid when this dropped. So you know.
Sarah in his fun fact quote. I gave him a large. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it.
Funny how. I still think it's funny how they tried to tie Forces and Media together.
I know, this is such a simpler time where we were so enthusiastic about Sonic's future, and like, you know, nothing can go wrong now. Oh, but it could.
Oh, Sonic Forces release, and it's the
You
most
might,
mid.
you might die to the Super Sonic fight. That's so sad.
We'll see.
You're like running out of rings, man.
Well, we'll see. We're
Wait, hold on.
maybe,
Hold on. You can still make it. He's hanging in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I think Heavy King just needs
There
one
we
more
go.
hit. Yeah, there he goes.
There's just
Sick.
Eggman left.
I can't believe I was right. That's weird.
Oh my god, that is funny.
That is a really low chance of happening. So
Right.
52 lives. Can't believe
Together
it.
we can show the world what we can do.
Can't believe
Oh,
that freaking guy is saying that. Is saying the reason for Hoobastank. That's so.
nice.
Oh my
Everybody
God,
in the
52.
mid 2000s knows that song, and it's just like.
Congratulations,
cutscene.
me! I can't believe I guessed it. That's incredible.
Yeah, good. Can we get a?
I
52?
guessed that.
Give me a
That guess-
52 in the chat.
Yeah, I guessed that back when he was in Green Hill Zone. Just
Do you,
so
have
you
a
know.
do you have a fucking Monado on you?
You know, it's really funny. This is not the first time this has happened to me this week, where I've like randomly been able to predict something, and it was like perfectly accurate. It freaked someone out. So
Also, Classic Sonic here is going to be transported to a mid-game.
That's it. He saves the world and he gets a punishment.
mid. What are you talking about? Sonic Forces. That's not even mid. That's like.
Oh, I think the cutscene,
Oof.
the cutscene's out of sync for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh dear.
It's like the cutscene's slowed down.
It might just be because you're capturing with OBS. I've had that happen before myself.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh well, Classic Sonic gets sent to a
Hey.
mid-game.
I could have, you know what? I could have made this ending funnier because there is a mod that I have that replaces the end credits with Ocean Man.
What?
But
Oh,
I
you would get copyright.
I probably get copyrighted, yeah. But it is a funny one.
All right. This was a fun stream to hang out in.
Well, I will probably be doing. I might do one tomorrow. I'll probably do the Knuckles one tomorrow. Let's see.
Could do Miracle Edition. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
All right. I'm a dip right here. My friends want to go do something.
Yeah, I think I'm
So-
gonna end the stream here. So.
That's more hours in Sonic CD than I thought. I have 184 hours logged in Steam, the Steam version of Sonic CD. That's more than I thought, honestly.
All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Later.
Yeah, I filled up all the thing. Yeah, but I guess my average for lives is like around 50.
52 is like eerily perfect, though, right?
I know, right? Again, I'm glad you were gifted a sub because that's probably what I would have done if you didn't get one.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, we will probably, maybe, possibly be back tomorrow with Knuckles. But
We can use the emoji.
yeah, the good emojis. I need to figure out because like on
Yeah.
Discord, I have 2 sets of them, but the ones coming from my Twitch aren't animated, which sucks. And I was like, I don't know how to fix that.
You'd have to upload them. It doesn't matter anyway.
I know,
though, 'cause unless you have Discord Nitro, you can't use animated emoji.
I know. I had, and I did that. I have a separate uploaded them, you know, but I can't get rid of the other ones. Anyway,
Right.
this was a great stream. I'm really, really, really glad to have you all here, and we had a lot of people watching. So
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to join in.
Yeah. Like I said, either tomorrow or Sunday we'll be playing more Sonic Mania. I think I'm gonna get back to Xenoblade 2 next week and see where it goes from there. Let me see if we can raid somebody. Uh
Need to update Sonic 1 Forever. The copy I have on here is outdated. I'm uploading Miracle Edition for you right now. It's
okay.
I tested it too to verify that it works. And
We're gonna
everything's good.
raid the Haunted Arcade, which is Elliot from Super Gaming Brothers. And yeah, he's playing the Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge game on PS2,
Alrighty.
which is like it's like a Devil May Cry clone, which is funny.
Yeah, my only complaint about the Mania mobile port, because I played through it a couple of times on my tablet, is that somebody needs to fix the menus. They're kind of glitchy.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty good.
All right, we're raiding the Haunted Arcade. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Phil raid here.
Nice. I need to download my old copy of One Forever and update it.